Yes, yes, yes. Tell them precisely. It's Amaziyah the Great, and I'm here live on YouTube.com. Great Amaziyah. You're tuned into the TDP show. Tell them precisely with your host, Amaziyah the Great. I'm here. So in studio, let me see. We have the beautiful Miss Nashanda. Let me invite her on screen right now. Hold on a second. Um, had to stream. The beautiful Miss Nashanda. Wagwan.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am probably like 1 minute late. I was just shooting Noreen Snyder, big up yourself. I was just shooting a part of a short movie with an artist friend of mine by the name of Mark Ras. You probably know him because you know we go way back.
Right, I know him.
So him just did a beat me up because I have this movie that I want to premiere tomorrow. I took the challenge on. My sister quality been bothering me for the past couple of years, and she was here yesterday doing her scenes. Um, it's a movie called Easter Bun. So
Should that be out? Oh, it's gonna be out tomorrow, right?
I'm trying real hard. I'm trying hardest. So it's a lot of work. Like I said, I thought I would have done from yesterday, but a lot of stuff I had to do. So
Mm-hmm.
that was, something maybe I have to just get out of the way and deal with. Give me some real thumb. You get to me I say, cause me I try do a little play thing, but if fireball I fight me for real. Big up Marcus. You get to me I
Marshall,
say,
yourself.
him, yeah, cause him take on my girl, so I wanna do something there. Some man fight over girl. But in a real life though, we not fight over nobody. You get to me I say? Yeah, we not fight over nobody. It's just a film that Easter Bun is really a girl who me care bun go gay, but she was
Oh,
there. She was there in the room with some other bunning thing a go on, and it's just a sad story.
always
But
something juicy with you.
so what go on? What you deal with?
The day I know. No, me there.
Yes. Welcome to my show. Happy to have you here on the
Thank
TDP
you.
show.
Thank
Big up
you.
to
It's
our
my
viewers
pleasure.
and yes, yes, yes. Noreen Snyder from in the United States said hello, Nashanda.
Hi, Noreen. She said
Yes,
Nashanda.
yes. So Nashanda, aka NashWear, you are a phenomenal person. I decided I would really want on our show, and it's been a while. I want to interview you because personally, I've known you for years.
Yeah.
At one point in time, you was all up about in the parties, and we were very close friends. We were so close that people even at one point thought we were involved, but that was never us. We were
Right.
also always respectful to each other. Yeah, man, we were just always respectful to each other, and you were always being supportive, and that was just it ever since. But I've watched you grow tremendously, seeing and knowing where you are coming from to the
Mm-hmm.
level where you are at now. I must say, congratulations. You are inspiration to many people because
Thank you.
where, where you was to where you are at now, people are admiring you, not just me, myself. But and the good thing is you are always a person that is true to friends. You get me? I could remember one point, even when well, me personally, I wasn't so active in the party scenes and all of that.
I would
And
say, what's up? What you doing? Where you are doing? Where you
uh
there?
with the
I
party
would
thing,
always say to you, what's up? What you doing?
yeah, man, because at one point, you did give me the link with a brethren who put on the show in Portland, with the Twin of Twins, and you know, when you gave me that link, I was like, whoa, Kerry is one of the realest persons there is because enough people. No, Nash. Enough people who you link with just totally forget about you.
True.
You get to me and say, and this is what I can't understand, yeah?
Yeah.
You and some people are come through the struggles and certain things start going for you. You make sure say you look out for those who did it for you. Enough
Right.
other people they don't do that.
True.
You
That's
get
true.
what I say?
Yeah.
Now, so the world knows say we are friend and we link now. So tell the world who really is Nashanda.
Ah. Oh well. Hi everyone again. My name is Nashanda McFarlane, and I am the CEO of NashWear Clothing. And what I do is I do custom clothing for both men and women. I just really started transitioning over into the men's area, but I've been doing this from 2014 November. That's when I really started out, got a little domestic machine. I tell myself, say, hey, I'm going to do sewing.
All right. Nashanda, it's really fascinating hearing you're the CEO and manager and the face of NashWear. But
Mhm.
before we go to that nice part, um, where where are you originally from?
I'm originated from Spanish Town.
Precisely.
Grew
So big
up,
up your hometown,
grew
Spanish
up in
Town.
the country, grew up in Guyville, went to Guyville
Okay.
High School, right? But I'm
Yes.
originally from Spanish Town. At one point, I
Okay.
was actually traveling from Spanish Town all the way to Guyville to school.
Which school was that?
Guyville High. That's up in
Okay.
St. Mary,
Okay.
the border of St. Mary and St. Catherine.
So during high school though, what was your passion? What you know,
In
where you did
high
like
school,
yes,
I wanted to be a teacher and a singer, and it
yes.
worked
Yeah.
out that two things. I think that I'm not the teaching type. No, well, no, I'm kind of, more
Yeah.
into teaching stuff, but like at that time, I wanted to be a teacher and a singer. For the singer part, I was shy. Amaziyah, you know that because remember I did a
Yes,
song.
but yes, yes, you have a remarkable voice though. I'm in love with you and this is true. Yeah, I remember like it is.
Right, I never sang again from that.
Wow.
Yes, so growing up, I was here and there. To tell you the truth, I was all over the place. I
Yes,
was
yes.
all over the place, but at the same time, I knew that I wanted something out of life and I had to get something out of life because I had that drive. And I would be here doing this. I would go to bars, work as a bartender. At one point, I went to school for cosmetics. I went to school for massage therapy. And then I started doing nails right over there in
Okay.
Spanish Town. And,
Yes,
you
yes.
know, it was just always me being ambitious and having that drive and knowing that, yeah, I wanted something out of life, regardless of where I'm
True, true,
from
true,
and all of
true,
that.
true. Yeah, because you were always a supporter of my events. You were always, and one of the things that, kept us closely connected, the fact that you saw me as somebody progressive, a lot of people might be saying, he's a time wasted. People have all kind of things to say. But the good thing about, we keeping the link, you always saw creativity in me. You always see a leader task in me. You always see
Definitely.
something great, and I respect that. And at one point we did a short film. You remember Get It with Gally that aka Sarge. I go
Yes,
try see if me can. Me not know if
get
it's
it back.
possible. Um,
You can get it back and post it on the YouTube this week.
it's on YouTube. Yeah, man, it's on YouTube. Okay, let me check and tell you where to go on with. Because if it called to mind, I would have downloaded it earlier and see if I could preview it for the audience. So me still I
Right,
go try
and the
some.
song too. You should have played the song as well. I
Hold on, hold on.
this true.
Um, I don't know if I did have that on my channel because it was for my friend Chris Foundation. We
Foundation,
did it
yeah, I
for.
remember. Yeah.
But I'm gonna see if I can try download the short movie so I can show the audience what you did back then. And still we will be doing um more stuff in the
The
future.
future,
So
right?
let's see
Definitely.
how that works.
Mm-hmm.
So at what point did you think of wanting to become a fashion designer?
Okay, so as you mentioned earlier, I always go to parties. Like always, there party everywhere. The party there, me did it.
Yeah.
And the thing
Yes,
with
yes.
going out is that I had a little style from back then. I had a little, I had my own little swag. But one thing that bothers me was that when I go out, I don't like to see people in the same outfit like me. So
Okay.
I was like, no man, I don't like this. I had persons or new persons that saw, and I used to go to them for, to make my outfit to go places. That's really how I get the
Excuse me.
thought.
Yeah.
That's really how I come up with the thought of wanting to sew. But what really triggered me to sew was that I wanted to go to an event, a special event called Sans, and I had bought the material and everything, gave someone to make something for me, and on the day when I went for the outfit, it wasn't ready. So, I had to take it from that person and bring it to another person. And then I said to myself, I can do this. I stand up and I watch the tailor sewing the outfit and I say, I can do this. I go and buy a machine. And that was
Okay.
and that was it. I just buy the machine. The first time I started to sew something, I sew a dress and it didn't come out how I wanted it, and I didn't stop until it actually came out perfect. But when it came out, it was actually a dolly dress.
Okay. 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 Um, you see that thing that you said you did, Nashanda, you identified something that you wanted and you never stopped. You stepped towards going towards your goal. And even though your first dress wasn't so perfect, it never
Never
that
stop.
never allowed you to stop doing what you wanted to do. You
Mm-mm.
get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you pursued more than before. You applied, your time. You applied creativity to what you wanted, and I am so happy. Like I said before, to where you have become, and still going because you're young. You're still growing. So I love that what you're doing.
Great. I know that during the time or being from I was sewing until now, there have been a lot of mishaps, but I get perfect. I get good at it as the years go by, I would say. Because even when I just started, I had a lot of mishaps. Persons weren't really happy. But I grow. So I'm
Yeah,
really thankful for where I'm at now. Yeah. May I go on now?
yeah, man. Me see it, man. It's a go on with a bag of things, and me love that.
Thanks.
So persons, hold on a second. We go for a quick commercial break at the first 15 minutes during our show. So I will go to a quick break real quick, and then you can tell the people more about your fashion, and also you can tell people how they can contact you and where they can see some of your designs. But hold on a second real quick. Let me get to the ad. Okay, I'm just looking for it.
They say it's a free world, free speech. Fear not. If you've got your story to share, there's a global audience anticipating to hear. Be bold, be truthful, tell them precisely. Join us on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah, for the TDP show. Sundays at 5 p.m. And this is not about just interviewing artists only, but we want to interview everybody. Players of instruments, comedians, poets, actors, actresses, dancers, people with talents who now get fair share. And remember, it's all about honesty, the truth about your opinion. We want the world to know. Amaziyah the Great, tell them precisely.
Yes, yes, yes. We are here with the TDP show. I am your host, Amaziyah the Great. We are here with the beautiful Miss Nashanda of NashWear. Coming up on our show, we have other guests from inside the United States of America. We have Ras Atiba. We have all the way from Ghana. His name is Professor Frederick Awuso. We have two amazing comedic talents. They are Firstborn and Tavatar. They will also be here. And probably Morpheus kids will also be here too. But at this time, we are talking with Nashanda from NashWear, an entrepreneur, a fashion designer, an artist, an actress. She's a phenomenal person. So let me welcome back you on our show, the TDP show. We are here every Sunday at 5 o'clock and we go up for 2 hours. So 6 o'clock USA time, 5 o'clock Jamaica time. So Nashanda,
I am here.
you said you had your ups, you had your down, but what kept you to keep going?
What really kept me is the drive that I have, and when I do an outfit for someone, when I'm on the road or out in the parties and I see them in the outfit, it gives me a joy. On top of that, I fall in love with sewing. So, each time my idea come to my head or something, I just run to the machine and start to, put it out there. Those are what really give me the drive to,
Okay.
do what I do. Also, the positive feedbacks from customers and from even people that are on the outside looking, they must say, Nash, you're bad man, and it's something them look official, and so those are what gave me that push. Yeah.
Yes. And I can also admit to that.
They're ambitious long time.
Yes, me know that, but some of these people are seeing you for the first time all over the world and they have no idea who you are. So, they can see more of you on Instagram at what?
Right. At NashWear_clothing. Also, you can find me. My website is www.shopnashwear.com.
Wow. I must also ask because one thing you might never know that yellow was my favorite. Yellow is my favorite color. So
Really?
I must commend you on that
What a
fashion piece
coincidence.
you have on. So
Thank you.
that what you are wearing right there.
This is from me. I actually made this yesterday.
Wow. So you made it specifically for the show?
Small preview, huh?
You made it specifically for the show?
Yes, I did. Small preview.
Whoa. That's amazing. OMG.
Yes,
So
sir.
So a piece like that, well, I don't know if you want to disclose prices, but people like what ranges are they affordable? And
They're
you
very
so
affordable.
for
Yes, they're affordable.
and your name gonna lead. So nothing wrong if you want to step up your price because at the end of the day, it's called support. What I don't like is when, by the way, Rowan Thomas say congrats.
Yes, I replied to him.
He's
I
happy.
said
Okay.
Thank you, Ron.
Yes. One of the thing is, you see, people will complain about, like say for example, people who know you.
Mm-hmm.
When you approach them and tell them what you're about, what you are doing, they usually asking for discounts.
Yeah.
And you know, those are the people who should be supporting you more, because whenever they go to somewhere else and the Chinaman says, you know, we're not
Right.
gay, no,
And
them have to just take it or leave it.
I must say this. I don't cut you, but I must say this, and I'm making it clear. A lot of strangers support me than people that I actually know.
In a real life, that even happened to me too, Nash.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the people whom I don't know over the years are them support me the most. And I mean, closest people, including family members, if them a watch this now, I just saw I got the truth hurt. But my
I
audience right now are people out there who me don't even know. All
right.
right. For example, this is the lady. Look on the name on the screen. Her name is Noreen Snyder. Seeing
Yeah.
Noreen and I recently met online. She interviewed me on her show. She have a poetry show, the Poetry Club. And ever since she knew about the TDP show, she always been here first.
Big up yourself, Noreen. Big up to you.
You get what me say? There is a Alfred DJ Blox Lashley in South Carolina. I was at is the first time I went to South Carolina. I was at his event, and you know I was just there. You know I'm go when me taking party pictures already. Whether you book me or not, from there at the venue, I'll be clicking.
Yeah.
Him love the vibe and so I go on. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I say? When I was supposed to leave America, I was in a situation financially embarrassed. And DJ Blox, me there Bridgeport at this time, me there Connecticut. Seeing DJ Blox and me not even a link long. And DJ Blox was the person that could say, here what, go to the MoneyGram. You get what I say?
Yeah.
And what me did I expect, and nothing nowhere near where me I think say me I go get.
Yeah, we'll get.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna reveal it from here, but he sort me
Right.
out properly and say sort out the youth them, bring something for them guys. I mean, so sometimes you see when we just do what we are doing with the love of doing so, people
Right.
out there who don't know
People they will
will give
see
in
it. Yeah, for sure.
good.
Real
By
mates.
the way, Tavatar comedy say they support you, they will support you. They say support is here also. So let me big them up. Before
Thank
before
you.
you know what me I talk about the two brother them with up on the show? They
Oh,
must see you right now. The comedian
oh,
guy them,
they are my favorite TikTokers.
them are here right now. But me soon make you tell them that
Big ups,
personally. Me soon bring them
yeah.
on screen. Me just a big up
Make
the
sure
people
you
them who,
follow me, Make sure you guys come and follow me on Instagram, right? Because I follow you guys. You guys are my favorite TikTokers.
all right, Nash, tell them what your name on TikTok, tell them what your name on Instagram.
On TikTok, it's Nash Andre. And my Instagram name is NashWear_clothing. Also, my YouTube is Nash Andre.
Okay. At this time of the moment, I want to big up the virgin name Delwyn Wallace.
True.
You get to
It's
me and
true.
say,
Delaware.
his
It's true.
his brand is Well Buzz Jewelry, and this necklace here when me see me a beat
From
him
him.
create it. So
Right. Big up.
anybody want them thing here, you can check out the virgin. What that Nash? What's that?
Also, this is my thank you card for persons who order online. Overall, for persons who order, it has a code on the back. Whenever you order, you get this. You can scratch out this code right here, and you get a 10% off your next purchase. Also, this is my business card. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's a bit creative. You know, Nash go already, Amaziyah. We do the thing
Yes,
now.
yes.
And yeah.
Nice. My jeweler brethren who create them, I made a mistake a while ago and said Well Buzz, but it's Well Buzz. So
But
people go on to Facebook and like Well Buzz Jewelry. Yeah, man. Support the youth page, support the thing, and check him out. Yes.
on
So
Facebook
Nash,
as well as Nash Murray on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, man. So big up Del Wayne Wallace, Rowan Thomas, Kimmy Thomas, Tavatar Comedy, Winston Simpson, Noreen Snyder, Erica Tyson. They all are here in the chat from all over the world. We have two guests in the um, chat room so far. We soon bring them on screen. We have about 4 or 5 minutes with Nashanda before I bring Tavatar Comedy on. Um, in the meantime, Nash, tell the audience a number so they can contact you if they want your
Oh, sure.
designs.
Okay, so my number is 876-883-8769. That's 876-883-8769.
Great. And before you go, I just want you to know that you are an inspiration to many. You are a role model. You are a star. You are a superstar. Um, so I have to say, continue on your journey. Keep going for greatness. You and I will always be linking. So, you know, people will know more what's going on. We talked about getting you involved in more short films. By the way, people, you can go to youtube.com Great Amaziyah, or you can type in Get It, GETIT, short film featuring Gal Idiot and NashWear. So you will see that short film. It a climb like almost 200,000 views on YouTube,
Oh, wow.
approximately 191,000 views so far.
Oh, that's good.
And yes, and these films are not, you know, like we pay to promote them. These are naturally generated.
Natural.
People go watch them, and it could go further because this was when a lot of people wasn't utilizing these spaces.
Right. Yeah, it
This
wasn't so popular when we do that video.
this was when we was just doing it for the love of doing so. Nowadays, everybody on social media trying to get trending and most viewed and watched video. Know that the whole YouTube thing monetized. People are all crave to just get it up and running. But we did this just willingly, loving it because we wanted to do it, and we will always be doing that. But as time goes by, we always wanted sponsors, which we never get. We still not get. And this was one of the same thing I was saying to Tavatar Comedy. I was saying to him that about 3 months or so ago, a lot of people would not know about you guys or wanted to, be in any form of business associated with you guys. But nowadays, as soon as them see a start get popular and up and about, they get to me and say they be right running to you, as if they are friends from day one. But
Oh, that's true.
this is one of the things I always try to advise people. Support is essential. You get what I say? Support.
Brother,
People, go support Nashanda. Her design is NashWear. Please go and support her. Anywhere where you see Tavatar and Firstborn Comedy, go support them. Marcus is in the house. Go support his music. Relo with a cause. Support Amaziyah the Great. You get to me and say support Ras Atiba. Support. There are so many inspiring people. We as especially Jamaicans, we lack support in each other, and we have to understand that without support we can't really go nowhere, yo.
true.
Without the support,
Right, it's
me
true.
look, and me see this in a Nash. A lot of people that will be supporting the Gucci, the Prada, the Versace, the Armani, and the whole 9 yards. And them people don't really care about we.
Mm-hmm.
We who there, me not tell people for boycott them, Still buy where I buy and do where I don't support them, but at the end of the day, support our brand, support our
Right.
own. Me post out, say me I do a look short
The
movie
same
within 3 days.
effort, putting the
And
same effort on them.
at the end of the day, when me show out, say me I do this short movie and me say me want some support. Is this female where you used to live at John's Road, named Malika, big up Malikis, me have to big her up. And
There you
she
go.
reach out and say, yo, yeah, me I support the thing Amaziyah because I've never seen nothing negative, nothing nasty on your channel before. Always progressive, always positive. Jill Murray from out of Connecticut same way telling me, he say, Amaziyah, me no know how you think you're not trend. Oh, you not get the whole heap of views. And me say, Jill,
So
me not buy no views, me just a go and do so. At the end of the day,
go and do the thing the right way.
if a 300 views me get, me give thanks
Right
to
way
every
to
single
promote.
person who watch, share, comment, like.
Right.
Grizzly Bear, big up yourself. Rowan Thomas, big up yourself. You get to me and say, Taya Brown, I say, Nash, blessings to you, girl. You get to
Thank
me
you,
and say,
Tanya.
all right, we are reach over another half hour now. So, with a 1 minute in a Tavatar, them timing. So, real quick, want you big up all who you want to big up. And also,
Guys,
want you again tell the people where they can find your brand. But before you do so, people, let me remind you of who this beautiful, wonderful, phenomenal person is. She is Nashanda, an awesome friend of mine. She is a remarkably inspiring person. She resides, she left from living inside of the garrison to reach where she is at now. I would say a posh, um, real celebrity status lifestyle. living it, and you deserve every moment of it. You get me and say, big up Mr. Dre, big up yourself, sir. You have a really nice empress there, so make me take the time out to tell you that all who know that already. But at the same time, tell them again where they can find you. Give us your social media connects. Repeat your number again and tell them, what and what you saw.
all right. So you guys can find me on YouTube at Nash and Dre. Right now, if you look, I just commented in the comment section. That's my YouTube. My Instagram is NashWear_clothing. Also, my number is 883-8769, and that's the area code 876.
Okay,
You can also email me at nashwearclothingdesign@outlook.com. But once
okay, okay.
you go on my Instagram, all my information is there. Everything is there.
Okay, okay. Morpheus Kid, you are
Right.
on our live. Morpheus Wagwan.
There, we're going.
Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to our show. Um, may I hear some echo thing like you have two
Oh, first band.
thing man?
Hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you
Can't
said
talk
a
now.
first band. All right, good, good, good. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're perfect
cause
clear. Yeah, man. So
alright.
Nash, don't go nowhere yet. Me just go talk with them youth real quick because I know you want to tell them how much of a fan you are. Tavatar, big up yourself same way. So, really and truly, me I expect to bring on Tavatar, our firstborn first. But since you are here, Morpheus Kids, because you me see I put up most of the content them. So tell the world who really Morpheus Kid music is.
Well, Morpheus, the meaning of Morpheus as well is the God of dream, cause I always want fulfill my dream, you see. But
Yeah,
two actors just forward in a space, and my sister then can do them things, so I just say me I go just push them out cause them bad. I'm two friend them with they around
yes,
me and thing, you see. I'm a rapper, this slash DJ, you see. Big up Gorosh and them thing, you see me. And there's a lot of things we can do. We have a whole heap of people around me, so just I go and push work with them too. You can realize that the people and love them and thing. So yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Really love Wagwan and we really
Yeah,
respect that.
yeah, yeah.
You get me I say? Um, hold on a
Yeah.
second. Now what me do? Tavatar Wagwan.
Wagwan, wagwan. Yeah, then I building.
Hold on a second, the
Great.
Tavatar, real quick.
All right.
Okay. All right. Nash,
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, yes.
Nash, what's up?
Before
There. Big up yourself.
hold on, hold on before you do the big up. May I try bring on
Yo.
Firstborn.
Firstborn.
may I try bring on first born.
Here about there, because
Me not see hold on. Me not see first born. Me not see first born, but we are gonna go and talk. Ras Atiba in studio waiting. We should be getting there. Ras Atiba,
Hold
we
on.
should be joining you live within 25 minutes or so. So I'm gonna go and
Firstborn,
vibe
one
with them
second.
and people here for now. Um,
Hold on. I'm gonna,
make him know we soon join him, man.
hold on.
We soon.
Yeah. Why you come out of link? Brother, no me, brother. Why you come there?
All right, hold
Go up
on a
in WhatsApp.
second. Let me.
get that connect up. What going over there, sir? Amaziyah, what go?
Yeah, Tavatar, Wagwan.
They are, you don't know, they up on the live are going easy. All of my
Yeah.
supporters, them they here as me, you know?
All right, nothing wrong with that. We soon talk with this some more. First band there. I see Nash. Where of you? I see Nash look like she left out of the studio. But Nash, it was a pleasure. We wanted Nash. Nash, if you can join us back, because Nash wanted to say some stuff to you. I really wanted her on. When she's back, I will bring her on screen. I see Firstborn waiting. Let me see if I can add him to stream. Firstborn, you there? All right. So we're there now with the comedy sensation right now. We are top up the whole of TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all about. Okay, now set soon join us back. So in the meantime, guys, honestly, me not even did get time to prepare all them question or marks. You know, we just are go and keep it real. You get what I say? So welcome to our show, the TDP show. First man, you're going with a bag of things. Tavatar, you're going with a whole crocus bag of things. And Morpheus Kid, we are happy that you really take the opportunity to put them out out on the road, make people see them. You get what I say? Erica Tyson I say big up.
Yeah.
So so before you do make any talk, let me try bring back Nashanda to the stream because she wanted to say something. Nashanda,
Live. My daddy.
yes, you
Yeah.
are live. Nashanda, before you go, because I'm gonna try vibe with them youth for a bit. You said you are one of their biggest fans, so tell them what you want. Tell them you're gone again, Nash. Oh my days! All right, Nash
Yeah.
still there. Hold
Wagwan,
on.
big up on yourself, big up on yourself. Just know so I have a little fun right here. I just want you guys to continue doing what you do. I don't know if you realize, but enough time I repost on the video over on my Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me at NashWear_clothing. I
Yeah.
just keep the link and go and do one and
Yeah.
big up on yourself. I love it, I swear.
Yeah, enough
Yeah, man,
respect.
enough respect, man.
Glad to like the
Yes.
video, so we'll keep it coming. See you.
Yeah, man. Keep it
Yeah, man,
coming,
we not
man.
drop the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we'll keep it flowing. See you. Yeah, man.
Nash.
Yes.
So Nashanda, which one of them video you say where them do is the most, hilarious one to you? All of them think bad still, but which one you like more?
Listen, it's a lot of them. All right, this specific one was the Bin Laden. And also the one we say hot. Yeah, man, hot. You guys are really funny. We love it. I swear. Hot. Yeah, man, hot.
All right. Nashanda.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man. Everybody are here, man.
Yes, yes, I'm telling you.
But Nash, just give them a well-wishing thing because I'm going to sign it off right now. You can continue to go and watch the show. I'm going to go and reason with them for a bit. So
Alright.
I'm going to have your off screen after you make your well-wishing and your number once more. You can tell them that again.
Alright, so just big up on yourself, guys. As long as you continue to do what you guys do, you know, say you doing that what you do makes people laugh, and that's a good thing, especially now in a time like this. So just want to big up on yourself and continue, just continue. I will be there watching. I am one of your fans, and you guys follow me on Instagram at NashWear_clothing, on YouTube at Nashanda, and also my TikTok is Nashanda. I'll definitely comment so you guys can actually see who I am. Big ups. Amaziyah, thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
So what on the
Yes,
Nash? Before you go, Nash, tell them which part them can tell them where you saw again, please. Just tell them the type of thing them where you saw.
Oh, well, I saw for the one of the art celebrity Jamaican influencers. Just kidding. I saw for ladies and men also.
Yeah.
So you guys can check me out. You know, send the girlfriend come, send mommy come. Yeah. My number
Yeah,
is
man.
883-8769. WhatsApp or call.
Okay. So Nashanda, thank you so very much for being
Thank
on
you.
our show. It's the TDP show, and you should know. Big up yourself, all right? So
Thank
take
you.
care, all right?
Bye.
All right. Before we go back to these comedian guy, I'm going to a quick break, real quick, to let you know who else is on for this evening.
Jamaica's newest comedic duo and social media sensation, Tavatar and Firstborn, will be on the TDP show, episode 8 with Amaziyah the Great, Sunday, April 4th. So log on to youtube.com, Great Amaziyah, and see Wagwan. These actors are loved by everyone just to hear them perform. Also confirmed entrepreneur, fashion designer Nashanda, founder of NashWear. Her designs are awesomely amazing, I swear. All the way from Africa, Ghana to be precise, we'll be chatting with the ancestral poet, Professor Owusu Nyarko Frederick, ambassador for culture, Ghana and beyond. Connecting live from New York, author and poet Ras Atiba. Now he's the CEO of Sarabita Movement and at Time Ras Productions. So join us live, vibe, interact, socialize at 5 p.m. Jamaica Time, 6 p.m. USA Time, 10 p.m. UK and Ghana Time. The TDP show, nobody miss this, every Sunday evening on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah. Subscribe, watch, like, comment, share. Like our Facebook page, tell them precisely.
Yes. Welcome back to the TDP show. We are here with. All right. Hold on a second. May I get some feedback? So at the same time, let me try. Guys, you can just mute your microphones. Well, I can mute them still. Because it kind of causing a lot of confusion when I hearing all these audios. So I will, address you individually, and then you can respond, accordingly. So, like I said again, welcome back to the TDP show. It's Amaziyah the Great, and it's interesting what you are doing. We love the fact that during this time of global pandemic, when most people are home, you guys put joy, and fire in people's life. You get what I say? This was well needed. It could have never done a time before now, and it would not be relevant a time after from now. So right on time, you guys came in and cheer up a lot of lives. We were talking with Marfia's kids earlier, and he was said, he had his mission, and at the same time, Firstborn and Tavatar, you were right on time. But before I talk to Morpheus back again or Tavatar, because of the three of you guys, Tavatar and I have a more, interaction on social media where it comes to link. So, Firstborn, I was on the live at one point where I see Morpheus and Tavatar was on. He was not present at the time, but I see a lot of people been asking, where is Firstborn? Where is Firstborn? So at this time, I am going to unmute your microphone. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Jamaica, of course. But Portmore, St. Catherine, Newland.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
grew from the ghetto. So.
Okay. That's really great. And let me tell you, Bridget, like I said before, I love how I'm going with the thing. The expression, the everything about what I deal with, but like, if I guess me I say, and YouTube not tell, social media not tell a lie, because I see the numbers them a go up, for Mafia's page especially, they get to me and say, me say like him a go up near 2 million. Congratulations, Bridget. Keep climbing, because it no matter whose page on the depend, as long as the world have seen you, you get what I say?
Yeah,
The whole thing govern.
yeah.
You get what I say? So continue go and do the thing. Tavatar,
Yeah, I'm here.
Wagwan.
They are easy, you know. Talk to the people in live right now.
Yes. Tavatar, as it
Yeah.
relates to constructing this whole comedic thing, whose idea was this?
Well, me had do comedy before Firstborn and even before Mafias even know me still. You see me? So it a come like say, oh, me put it together. But well, I would just link up as a friend. We never did a plan to say, oh, we'd go make it reach so far. We never know it would go reach so far. I would just link up one day and say, yo, bro, go could do a video now. When I say, all right, this is one new thing I go on TikTok. I will try two video on that. And the first video we put up, we see so that climb gone for next morning. You see Morpheus link me. I say, yo, bro, viral there, bro, viral. I say, John, but look on the video, me I see say everybody I post up and I say, John, give thanks to all of the supporters them. You see me?
Yes. Morpheus.
Yeah.
The one Tavatar just call up a name and I say, yo, yes, yeah, you first come say, the thing gone viral. Wagwan, what was running through your mind at the time when you see what was the numbers after posting the first video?
It goes 100K, and
Whoa.
all right. Normally me used to do video on my TikTok, and it normally stop at 100 and add 200, 150 and stuff until we do at and Bin Laden at the same time, and the two of them. Well, like them we did a race. One got 2, one got 3, then it a climb, and then Bin Laden stop and at a continue. So when that they go on, we have to show them up and make them know say, yo, we have to continue upon this because this a show we up more and things.
Yes. And really and truly, if I never I do this right now, I mean, you see, as me say, a lot of things are going in a dance hall, and me didn't know say comedy is a strong part of what we should be getting involved with, or what needs to help soothe and solve, a lot of people's stress, because a little laughter is good. And it's like medicine to the mind and soul. You get what I say? Because throughout a time when people drop out because of the global pandemic, you are part of the reasons why people can have a laugh. People can be reposting and resharing. And me see a lot of people not just watching your videos, but they do it also. You get what I say, which is really, really, really good. And I love the look of that. But any plans of before I go in plans of what's next? I also want to ask. Let me unmute everybody microphone so you can do take terms and try to answer this one. Any plans of making movies or stuff like that? Because people really want to see you guys more on camera.
Plans of making short films first. The movie never in our mind, but we plan to make short films like 15 minutes higher. Not really a plan to go now. Hour and them stuff there. Was
Okay.
Tavatar plans too.
Well, as to me now still, me they don't have them mindset. They have this in a process already. Like me write my script them and put them down, but me never get the support like the crowd and then something there around me. So me could have push it forward. But right now, just know say by now and next 2 months from now, when I go see some short film series I come out. So stay tuned and watch out. Yeah.
As I thought before you mention a word first, man, as Tavatar said that, we had the earlier conversation and there are a couple short films me did I tell him about them up on YouTube and like I said before, when the
Yeah.
time when I'm ready, I wanna one way network and get some of them short movies there. Me there I'm up and me ready. You get what I say?
Yeah, man, you know that, man. I talk about.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, man. So people look out for something. Look out for a short movie it not right yet. Because I have a short movie I work on right now. Right now, I start writing it yesterday. Shoot part of it today. I'm going to edit it to premiere it tomorrow. It named Easter Bun. Bag of things are going in it. You get what I say? First band. Me hear say you are also an artist.
No, not really. Still, I'm a dancer.
Marcus,
Oh, dancer.
Yes. Yeah, I can also dance too. So. Comedy has been in my blood from ever. From the day I was born, and I never really take it up like that for like doing videos like Dino Crazy or everybody else. I just do it for fun, like when I do it with my friend them, like Mafias, them, my other friend them, my loved ones, them. I just make them laugh. So them, I always tell me say, yo, I can't do this. This is my thing. I mean, I say, with everybody, I try to do everything like them. I do. All right, say, Dino make a video, then the next one make a video. So basically, everybody I try make the same type of video then, but in a different, funny way. Everything funny, but different concept. We put comedy in our music. We don't see nobody do that no time. So we try to figure out what the artists are move in a song and try play out that to make it look funny so everybody can get a laugh.
Not only that in the first band, let me tell you what I want. You see what I do too? Some of the artists then done popular already, my lad. But at the end of the day, you are give them use of promotion because me take my two good eyeball them and look and see certain things. Since you do some comedic stuff to their songs, it generate more views for them thing. No joke, no dead about it.
Man, see, that's true.
Yes.
That's why we not really try to stop do other people, but we are trying to build our own as
yes.
As people. So we have our artists, they want to go rush, silent, Gaza, have the normal. So we try to use like their music to make it reach the people ears. Some people like listen them and say, oh, who this artist? I like him. We follow him on Instagram, YouTube. So
yes.
That's
Tavatar.
God.
Hold on there, hold on there, hold on there. Hold on there, Tavatar. Marcus, what are you saying? You just say something a while ago, Marcus? Not Marcus. First one, sorry.
No, I'm never listening, man.
All right,
That's all right.
Tavatar. I see. Me say Nashanda make a comment, and she is saying the next movie we are gonna work on will involve her in. Let me say for that she did yes, see that? She said involve me in. So me I go think of short more, me I go try to get Uno and she, you know? So we can tell the world, say look out for something great. We don't know what it's gonna
Real,
be yet, but
real.
we are gonna network and make the thing work. So let's work.
All right.
All right,
Real.
I have about 4 minutes with Uno right here, so hold on a second. Let me go to hold on. Let me mute some of them mic because Morpheus.
Yeah,
Morpheus, you there?
yeah.
All right, let me talk with you a little bit. So you make a mistake a while ago and call first band the artist. I mean, I remember say you are the music machine.
Yeah,
Morpheus.
yeah.
You know, sometimes I think at one point I put Team Morpheus, you know, because me I say Morpheus kids them, you know. But at the end of the day, as we say, a one connection, a one circle. I
Yeah,
just
man.
hope say you guys, you know, keep up the teamwork and make the dream work. You get what me I
Yeah, man.
say?
Come here, brother, man.
Okay, well let's see a word then. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you don't have to be biologically connected, you know. You get what I say? Sometimes it's just the whole chemistry and the whole vibration. You get what I say?
yeah.
So at the same time, you say you are a rapper, you are a dancehall artist also.
Yeah.
So where are your music? Are they available on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon?
No, as I can say, we not really have no music out there. Only two on YouTube only. That's City Again.
Okay.
That's the rap one, and Don't Rush Six. That's the dancer one, but I mix it with the rapping as well. First band and Tavatar they did a video with the Don't Rush, so they can find that
Okay.
one. City Again is the rap one. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I see crazy people from Newland are big one up. I mean, Sasha Gay, Wince, a big up Newland production, Skeridon, Free Fire Badness, cause so I realize, you know, a lot of people are here, bigging up you guys, and they are tuning to the TDP show specifically
Yeah.
because they realize that you're there. So as it relates to you though, because we should be joining my friend in Ghana real soon, and then we'll close off with Ras Atiba. For you though, as it relates to music and all of that, where do you see yourself in a few years from now? Because the world is watching you guys.
See myself on top before me even start, cause we are Jamaican and rap so. Well, I see myself far, cause as I can say, I find lyrics out of the box so people not think of. You see? I mean, I
Okay.
rap like since time I live.
All right. Morpheus, I must tell you individually. So since me I talk to you, like I said before, yo, my love how now going with King. You are an inspiration to many. So continue to do whatever you're doing. Keep going for excellence, keep setting bars, and just be you. You get what I say? If persons want to reach to Morpheus, how can they get to you? And remind them again how where is your contacts list in social media, so to speak.
You guys can contact me on WhatsApp on my phone number at 1-876-284-1444. That's 1-876-284-1444. And IG, that's Morpheus underscore kid underscore music. And YouTube, that's Morpheus music with a ZIK. That's Muzik.
All right, respect my brethren. Big up anybody want to big up real quick, and
Is
after
it?
you do your big up, you can just exit studio because we have more guests to bring on. Okay, so
Yeah.
nice talking to you, Marpius. I will talk to the other two guys real quick. So you two guys don't go nowhere. Each time I talk to you and big you up, you can just log out after that, and we will look forward to link up again sometime soon, Marpius. So big respect. Go and do your thing and we link soon, all right?
All right.
So run the big up them. Who you want big up? Big up them real quick.
Big up the whole we fans them on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Big up to all Newland them. Big up to Goro, Silent Gaza, and the Free Fire friend them. Know the day I see me with Zine. And big up to Ragnar anyway there.
Yeah, man, Marpius, it was a pleasure having you here. So just take time, go and do your thing. You get what I say? Big respect.
Yeah.
First band.
Yes, Amaziyah the Great. Yeah, me there. First band, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Great indeed. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, because you go on a lead. Them can't stop on the speed. Some of them never lay down a league. Yeah. You're there, you freeze.
Yeah, man. There.
Yeah, man, first band, me don't know
There,
about the
so
screen and freeze, me don't know, but real quick, first band. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you this, just go and do what you do because the world love what you do and them can't stop on the thing because you know go on very, very great. So big up some people
yeah.
real quick. Tell them which part them
Yeah,
can find you.
my Instagram page, First Band Comedies. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube. For official first. So, I'm gonna say a big up Portmore, St. Catherine, Newland. You know what I mean? Big up Olieka. No Gaza, big up myself, Go Rush, YMG, Weather Brother, don't know things yet, you know. Big up my mother, my father, my son, and my daughter. Much love.
Yeah, man, big respect, man. I love the fact that you're a family man and you still talk about the youth. So big up yourself, King, and take care of yourself and go and do your thing. You get what I say? Tavatar.
Me know.
Hold on the Tavatar, Wagwan.
Hey, what going? Yeah,
Yeah, you're there?
yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, Tavatar comedy. First born, Marpius. You know one of the things where me really rate about when me see Wagwan, uno do this thing because uno love what uno do. And every time I see an artist doing something for the love of doing so, them have a far, far, far way to go. Because you see, you have some people do it because the love of money or the love of fame. And what me soon want to do, when put passion in on, when you do things because you know say we are trying to look at
John.
hype. Me soon want to do because you naturally love what you do. And me just have to say at the right attitude and the right way that because me can tell you, people who know the history about Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff did already know say Cliff was a man who did already out there in the world. You get what I say? Bob was a man when him do him thing, him do it for the love of doing it. Because Bob still never rich like how him rich now. You get what I say? And one of the measures where him take specifically, but now I said Jimmy never did it, you know. But me look and analyze and know say Bob the music because the love of music. He never really cared too much about money or who are gonna reach out for him or who are gonna make the millions. He do it
Yeah, man.
because the love of doing so. So I like the approach they want to take, and at the same time, when you try, you see that natural background, when you just put up a little curtain and do that good. When you try say, when you gonna try get an expensive background, when you try say, when you gonna put on a dear brand clothes, when you just use one have utilize and take over the space, and you see say it grow. Big up Max One. At the same time, anything else I want to tell the audience, because with the 6 minutes in the African Virgin time, so real quick.
All right. So no support to all of my YouTube fans, them, Instagram, TikTok, and more big up Lakers family. My mother, she there here watching live right now. My auntie, my uncle, family all overseas right now. And all of my supporters, them. Enough respect, enough love, big up the whole new land. Right?
Okay. As I mentioned, the fans them are big up. Since you are, be seen by many people all across the world, when I talk on behalf of you and the whole team, what advice would you give to, upcoming comedians
Well,
who aspire to be like you guys? What advice would you give to them?
keep on doing what you're doing, never stop. No listen, nobody want to set you up. Enough negative thoughts are go out there, but just be you. Always remember that.
Okay. Real quick, tell them how them can get to Tavatar and
Yeah,
remind them about your social media connection and
yes.
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, well, you don't know. Can find me on YouTube, Tavatar Comedy, same, and Instagram, Tavatar Comedy. You don't know. TikTok are the same. Well, if you want to get in contact, you just link Morpheus. I didn't give out his number already, so you don't have it. You see me? Just link up Morpheus for any business wise or anything like that. But otherwise, again, big up everyone who tune in on the live right now. All of my people, them, enough respect, enough love.
So
Appreciate it, right?
as you mentioned Morpheus though, Morpheus does what? The bookings and all of that? He's the management?
Yeah, yes, he's our manager.
Okay. Well, that's nice to know that on a family to know one team, having persons to, do management roles and all of that. We really respect and appreciate that. You get to me I say?
Real.
Yes. So
Yeah, one more big up. Erica in the building right now. You up on the live and watch. Enough respect from.
yes. So Erica, big up yourself. Sasha Gay, big up yourself. Kedisha Thompson, big up yourself. Max Wanet, big up yourself. Orlando, Chris, you get me I say? Kitson, big up yourself. And everybody who join in on the live, big up yourself. Wanna continue go and watch the live. Wanna continue to go and watch the live and hold on a second. How you going, Tavatar, you gone? Nancy Tavatar. But anyway, that was Tavatar, Firstborn, and Morpheus. It was a pleasure having them here. Probably I was the one who accidentally, cut him off. I was trying real hard to go to a quick commercial, to find the video to go to a commercial break. We have some more interesting guests on this show, but let me go to a commercial break real quick.
They say that if you want to hide anything from the average person, including the keys to their mental shackles, you should put it in a book. Are you brave enough to get Patrick Gaynor's Planet Hurt, Volume 1, The Idea and the Process, the greatest book ever written about your life? Find it in various forms on planethurtbook.com, Amazon, and all reputable online platforms where books are available. You'll be glad you did.
Yes. You're tuned into the TDP show I'm your host, Amaziyah the Great. Big up all the wonderful and amazing guests who are on our show today. Big up you, the audience who out there watching and sharing the live. At this time, I will go through to Professor Frederick Owusu from Ghana, and then we will close out with Ras Atiba from New York. So at this time, let me head to our stream. Professor Frederick, you get to me and say ambassador for Ghana and beyond. Frederick Owusu, Owusu. Wagwan.
Big up the greats.
Great
Everything
indeed.
nice, bro.
Yes. It's quite an honor, a pleasure to have you, the ancestral poet, all the way from Ghana, Africa, to our show. You see me, I be in African wear? Blessings.
Yes.
Welcome to the
I feel
TDP
it.
show.
I feel it.
Yes.
Thank you. And I want to say hi to your viewers also.
Yes. So, who really is Professor Frederick Owusu Nyarko?
Professor Frederick Owusu is a traditionalist, a poet, a culture activist, a literary coach. I'm a teacher. I do a little bit of history, telling our African story. I'm everything cultured. And also the culture ambassador for Ghana and beyond. Is my duty to promote culture in Ghana and in the diaspora for my motherland, Ghana.
Interesting. And we really love that. And we're really happy that we can connect to a brother like you. You get me, I say? Because at the end of the day, our people here in Jamaica, here in the Caribbean, here in America, or United Kingdom, Canada, all over the world, a lot of people would not, or they don't have an idea of this whole African history is. So I hope we today can bring some light to them as we share our messages. You get me? So as it relates to poetry, when did you start to think that you want to do poetry?
Poetry has been part of my life since my early childhood days. Because I come from where my mom, my uncles, they were all intellectuals, like educationists. So I got to read at a very tender age. I started writing my own lyrics, that's music, at a very tender age, somewhere around 9-10 years, with my twin brother, who is also my manager, and two of my friends. We even formed a musical group called Above for Angels. So moving on, fast forward, in 2010, my senior brother advised me, you're not a rapper, you're like Nas. Nas is a rapper, but he's a poet. You are a poet. So I think you should do poetry instead of music.
Hello, Professor. I don't know what's happening here, but Professor seemed to be freeze on our screen. We are talking with Professor Frederick Owusu Nyarko from Ghana. He's the ancestral poet. At this time, I want to big up our audience who's watching our live right now. This is Amaziyah the Great, and you are tuned to the TDP show. Tell them precisely. You get me? Today we were shooting a short film with some friends of mine and my sister Quality. So look out for that. I am trying my hardest to, complete it and put it out tomorrow. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm trying my hardest. It's a lot of work, but I took the challenge on. Um, so look out for that. It's called Easter Bun. Yeah, man. It's. When I give it too much about it, I put some posting out. So if you are tuning into my channel, you will see what's going on. Um, Professor Owusu seems to be out for a minute, so I will join him real soon. I would want to take this opportunity at the same time to do not hesitate and bring Ras Atiba on. I might not want to do much interviewing with him now, but I would just want to put him on screen until the professor gets back, because we want to have some more chats with Professor Owusu. Big up Max Wanet, Hoya Brown, big up yourself. Big up everyone who is loving the show right now. Big up my friend Mark Ross in the house. Although, okay, Professor is there. So let's bring him back on the screen. Ras Atiba, hold on a second. I will join you shortly.
Yes.
Professor Owusu, welcome back.
Yeah.
For a minute, we lost connection with you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I started poetry 2010. That is when I started writing poetry. I started performing spoken word, that is dub poetry, 2012. I was born and bred in a cultural home. My father is a chief. The current Asantehene, the Ashanti king, is my grandfather. I am his royal grandson. So I was born and bred in a home where culture, tradition, and customs were part of our lives, our daily lives. So me blending poetry with culture wasn't something difficult. It was just natural. So I started spoken word 2012, but writing poetry 2010.
Okay. So, are there any awards since your journey? Have you accomplished awards doing poetry?
Yes. I've won so many awards, citations, international citations. I've won awards. That is 2019. I was adjourned the winner. I was the best spoken word artist for Ghana Art and Culture Awards. 2020, I was emerged winner, Emerging Entertainers Award. I won the best poet of the year 2020. And the same 2020, I want to say big up to my king Ras Atiba. Through Rastakura, Ras Atiba got to notice me, and I was also honored with the Masters Award. That Sarabita movement honored me with the Masters Award, and big up yourself once again, Ras Atiba, for this recognition. It means a world to me, and I really appreciate it. So 2020.
I'm gonna let you continue. Sorry for cutting you, but as you mentioned, the big ups with Ras Atiba, I would rather you personally tell him that on screen and not off screen. So I'm gonna add him to stream. You get what I'm saying? Because since you the two poets are here, we can all have a vibe. You get what I'm saying? Ras Atiba, welcome to the TDP show.
Salute,
You're here with Professor Frederick Owusu
salute.
And Amaziyah the Great.
Yes, it is an honor to be here today.
Big up King Atiba.
Yeah, and to really
I really want to say thank you. I'm so humble and honored for the prestige award you bestowed upon my life. And honestly, it's one of my biggest moments. Let me show you something right now. So as you can see, it's here. It's here. It's here on my wall. And I'm so happy I'm so happy and humble. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And as soon as the air is clear, you know, we would like all of the poets from overseas, you know, who we really get the opportunity to say thanks for their contribution to global poetry, to meet one day in this beautiful place we call NYC.
Yes.
Yes.
Ras Atiba, but they
Yes.
don't tell you already. As soon as this pandemic thing over and you see me running in a place, I shall be there. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward, you know, looking forward to that, you know. So as soon as
Yes.
you pass through these stages, yes.
So before I say another word, I will go to a quick commercial break, and when we are back, Professor Frederick Owusu, I would want you to, tell us more about your poetry, possibly do a reading because the world want to hear what your poetry sounds like for those who don't know, including, even though I listen to some of your YouTube, I would want to hear you live as we speak. So let me go to a quick commercial break and, I will be back in a few after I bring this commercial to
Are
you.
you ready? Mental Chung Creative Lab present.
Rick, look up yourself. Later.
Later, son.
A Jamaican version of a classic film.
You guys, you want to hear a real story? A true horror story? Candyman. You look in the mirror, you say his name 5 times, and he appears with a bloody hook on one of his hands.
Wow.
Then he kills you with it.
Yeah, I dare you to say his name.
Candyman. 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 Dun, dun, dun.
Candyman, a jam rock tale.
Candyman, eh?
Coming soon.
Yeah, so that's the Candyman. It's an animation from Mental Chung, a very close friend of mine. So you can all look out for that animation coming soon. So big up Mental Chung and the whole family. As I was saying before, Professor Owusu would recite one of his poems and vibe with us for a bit. Professor, are you ready? Professor Frederick Owusu, we are back live. Can you hear us now?
I think there's some technical difficulty.
All right. Since Frederick,
Amaziyah.
can you hear me now?
I'm here now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. For a minute, I was not hearing you one bit. So as I was saying, I would like you to recite one of your poems so our audience can hear.
Okay. I held the son of the dawn drum. Kwame Nkrumah victory. Julius Nyerere victory. Ama Ofa victory. Marcus Garvey victory. Bob Marley victory. I hail from the unhealing sexual abuse, the massacre, genocide, and many more. They took away Frederick Douglass, R.I.P., Queen Nanny, R.I.P., Margaret Farmer, R.I.P., and all my children they took away for slavery. Africa, surge the banner, dancing high. Sudan said, I'm the land of the black people. Ghana, the black star of Africa. South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and many more. My children shouted, freedom, freedom, freedom for black people. On that fateful day, the fertile land we stood on, our ancestors shed tears, blood, and foiled their hands with struggles. They surge high, raise up their heads, and say, "Oh,
I seem to have another. Well,
our strength and courage raise up, so our hands forge like a sword, and we fight for freedom. We fight for liberty, but we never left mental slavery. So you are black people, you are black man, you are black woman. Do away with the Western culture. Come home. Let's fight for one freedom. Let's hold one banner together and say, Africa, our victory.
okay. That was a good piece by Frederick. He seems to lost connection. Let me see. He's back in studio. Okay, let me bring him on back to stream. Yeah, it's just the connections and the way how these things operate. But you're here, Frederick. You're back again, right? Can you hear us? Yes, people,
Yes,
you
I can
are
hear
tuned
you.
into the TDP show with Amaziyah the Great, Ras Atiba, and Frederick, Professor Frederick Owusu Narako. We are seem to be having some internet bad connection, but that's how these devices work at times. But it's good that we can all connect and send our message across the world. So Owusu, yours. Okay. Okay, it does gets like that. Ras Atiba.
Yes.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
Yes, yes.
You are based in NYC.
Yes. Sorry about that.
All right, that's all right. Hold on before we conclude the talk. Frederick is back. Frederick is back with us, guys. So, yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Professor Frederick. We never seem to hear the last part of that poem that you were doing, but we love the message that you were bringing across to us. As you said, we should, come back home as African people. Yeah, it's really a task that many of us should consider and try to want to know more about the motherland and want to be back at the motherland because a lot of things are going on in the Western world. As it relates to that though, people will always have the option of wanting to go and wanting to stay, but I wish some more people would take the opportunity to try know about a place before they judge a place and say, oh, we don't want to be there because it's all poverty and hunger and all of that. I get to me answer because, we were taught a lot of things. Um, we are coming up to the half hour for your segment, but you can still choose to be on as I talk with Ras Atiba. But before I start the conversation with Ras Atiba, tell them where they can find your poetry, Professor Frederick Owusu, so more people can research more about you, know more about you, and enjoy more of your poems.
Okay, I have an album titled Nsemne Okra. That is Nsemne Okra in Asante dialect. It means words and soul. Words and soul. The album is on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, all the digital stores. You'll find Nsemne Okra Ancestral Poet in Seminole Accra. And Facebook, my page is on Facebook, Ancestral Poet, Instagram, Ancestral Poet, Twitter, Ancestral Poet. So I want to use this opportunity to say thank you, Jamaica, for being the backbone of our fight against racism, our fight for unity, our fight to promote Black culture around the world. And this fight is not for Africans alone, but the diaspora has get more connected with this fight. And please come back home. You're always welcome with arms wide open. And we have lands for you here to build your homes. You're welcome to stay and feel at home, because this is where your ancestors left your bountiful treasures. So once again, thank you to great Amaziyah, and also my big brother Ras Atiba, and to Rastakura. Big up yourself.
I was talking all along and my microphone was muted. But anyway, as I said, let me repeat myself. You mentioned some stuff that I myself would want to know, and I'm certain other people out there watching would like to know also. As you mentioned, land is available. How, explain to me more, because people would want to know, okay, me book a flight and come down to Ghana tomorrow. How would I get land? Would I have to buy land? I would have to carry money to buy land, or will land be provided for me? That's a question I would like to know. So I hope he get back and answer that part. So once again, fans, you're tuning to the TDP show. I'm your host, Amaziyah the Great. We have in studio Ras Atiba from New York. He's an author, he's a poet, he's a barber. Yes, I see him on Facebook, showing off and all that. But let me get back real quick to Professor Frederick Owusu. Yes. So, Frederick, you're here. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Did you hear the questions I asked?
No, please.
Yes, I was saying for people who want to book a flight and come down to Ghana, and I heard you said land is available. Is it available for sale, or would people just get a piece of property and say, this land is for you, you can start something here? What's the procedure? How does that work?
Ghana, the land is owned by our customs and traditional rulers. Since my father is a chief, I have opportunity to talk to him, and also a couple of chiefs whom they are willing to give out lands for people to come home and develop the community for the people and the motherland in general. So it's not a difficult process to get a land in Ghana here.
So it's not for sale, it's to give out, to develop. I want to be clear on that part specifically.
Come again, please.
I'm asking because I want to be clear with that part. you don't have to spend money to get the land. They will give it out to you to develop, or will you have to pay some money somewhat?
Yes. Yes. For instance, like Ras Atiba in US, the amount of
Yes.
money to be paid in US for a piece of land, you can't compare that to Ghana. You pay less, much less than to purchase a piece of land in the States.
Yeah, if I can say something, what I understand from the professor is, and there must be some plan. So if one would like to obtain a piece of land in Ghana, one would have to come with some form of resources.
Yes.
And it makes sense, because why would I leave the United States and me I come to Ghana? Me I come to Ghana to invest. So if me come to the chief now, I say I want to build a barber shop, right? And so forth. And the barber shop I go serve, because I am a master barber in the United States. I can teach barbering, on a high skill level.
Yeah.
So if me say me I come to Africa now, I want to open my barber school, that would really serve me and serve the community, and a few members from the community could benefit from it. So me don't look on it as a handout, because I don't want people cite Africa as you're going there for your handout. I want to kind of change that narrative or even that mindset.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Positive. Yes.
you must go Africa with skills. Just to add to where the chief I try to clear up, because I understand what the chief has said.
Yes,
it will be given on a merit system, not on a me like you, I'm a check for you, and you come for waste time.
True. That make whole heap of sense, Ras Atiba.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, persons would want to know, how does this thing work, and you explained it more clearly. Yes. Because
I love the question, yeah, because we take things as though we hear it, because it's the professor and the son of the king or the chief, So
yes,
it's a latter. Yes, my brother.
yes,
So,
Professor.
yes.
All right, Professor.
Yes, Amaziyah. Yeah, man. You take it over, man.
Yeah, man. Professor.
Sometimes thing freeze from what me I see from this point.
Yes. So that me I realize they get the master card, probably the connection down that side as it relates to internet. It kind of not so fast like our place. But at the end of the day, we're glad I'm still there and I interact with the people. Get what I'm saying? But Professor Frederick, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, real quick, because I'm going to move over to interview Ras Atiba. So if persons want to get to you, give us some links or some numbers who they can, reach out to you via social media or call or, wherever.
Okay. So my number is +223 24 79 05 16 +22.
Okay, well, I hope they get that.
+233 24 +233 24 37 905 16. You can reach me on this number on WhatsApp, or you can send me a message on Facebook, Ancestral Poet, and I will send you my number.
Okay, your Instagram?
Or better still, Ancestral Poet. Or better still, they can contact you or Ras Atiba for my personal number.
Good, good, good. So persons watching now, if you're not understanding and you want to get through to Professor Frederick Owusu, you can link up with Ras Atiba there in New York,
Yeah,
or you can
yeah,
link yours truly, Amaziyah the Great. Tell them precisely. Yeah, man. So Professor Frederick Owusu Narko, it was a pleasure having you here. You can choose to stay and continue, be on our panel, but we will be chatting with Ras Atiba, or you can end the stream and keep watching just the same way.
Sure,
But people, please go add the
sure.
Ancestral Poet on Instagram and go watch his videos on YouTube. Tell them precisely. Big up yourself, Frederick Owusu Nyarko. Ras Atiba, Wagwan. We're there again.
yes. Live,
Thank you.
Blessings
yes,
and respect, King.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
yes, live and direct, you know. Mhm.
Yeah, so Ras Atiba, John Star. The
Yeah,
interview have to go on for a while, but we are close out the show.
true.
Bag of things out for go on. You're gonna do 2 poems and I might do 1 or 2 just the same. But
Nice.
before we reach the Sado Rasta,
Yeah.
who is Ras Atiba? The question I ask everybody who come on here. Who you are really? Tell the world, Wagwan.
Yeah, Ras Atiba is a creative being. And I am a multi-talented person. I do acting, singing, poetry, writing. And
Oh, Wagwan.
yeah,
Okay.
so, hello? Sorry
Yeah,
about
man.
that.
Let me there said it, man.
Yeah, as I was saying, Ras Atiba is a creative person. I do a little bit of everything. And my creative journey started out very early. Primary
Yeah.
school, Sunday school. So what you are seeing now are years worth of practice, still learning. So I hope that really wrap up some of the qualities of Ras Atiba.
Okay, okay, okay. Ras Atiba, so you were born. Where were you born?
Amazura?
Yes, yes, me there, man. You not hear me? I hear you clearly, no. You didn't hear me. Rasta, Ras Atiba. Ras Atiba seems to be engaging
Yeah,
in some.
you hear
Can you hear
me?
me clearly?
Yeah,
Me I
man,
hear
yeah,
you very,
man.
very well, man. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, yes, I'm hearing you now.
Yes, so I'm saying you are originally from.
From Portmore, St. Catherine.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, I was born in Kingston, Almontown, but I
Yeah,
would say Portmore was the last place I lived,
yeah.
you know, while I was in Jamaica. So big up to Portmore, Portsmouth. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. And you migrated to the States when?
In the 90s, early
Yeah.
90s. Yeah.
So you've been there for a while.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
well, me personally, been watching some of the stuff you do. I'm really happy that you have evolved and, you know, not just branching off doing one thing, but the amount of stuff me see out of the bridge, sometimes I wonder, how do you do it? You get me, I
Um,
say?
yeah, and as I say, it started very early. And me do I practice art, roots, and culture with a targeted intention, because we
Yeah.
know that the arts is where really carry the healing force for humanity. And we look upon it on a wider scale than just even me as a poet. So as my journey doing dub poetry, me add all of the stuff them when me practice over the years, incorporate them in a dub poetry. Because even my book may have some sketches where me add to the book. Also, me feature some visual artists from around the world. So that is just to show the creative side. And I feel that art, roots, and culture is the healer for all of the stuff that we see will take place.
Quite
So
so.
more emphasis should be put into the arts, and practitioners should be held responsible, when it comes on to misusing the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why, from where I am, I know that I have a responsibility to uphold integrity throughout the arts. So over the 20 odd years, almost 30 years since me day
Yeah.
here, I may have practice dub poetry. I always have Jamaica very close to my heart.
Yeah.
And the reason for that now is to look back at the stage and the growth of reggae and the irresponsibility and the contribution where a lot of people make. So if we have some people now who know the value of reggae music and teach it at an early level, even up to the tertiary level, and everybody understands. So even earlier in the program, where you have the young people I do the acting. That is
Yeah.
another way of expressing oneself. You have other ways how people can do what them call visual art. You have a next thing now, people can become photographers. And all them things there are creative expressions. So that can eliminate violence and crime.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Quite so.
So, so
But
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Remember we are gonna say still in the Ras Atiba.
Yes.
Um, as you mentioned, doing photography. I mean, getting involved, identify talents, and expressing self is really a true form to prevent crime and violence or help alleviate somewhat. But today, what do you think of the youth today? Because me personally, I don't know what's it like over there in New York as it relates to being around them. But where I am at in Jamaica, even my own kids, especially my son, him spend more time on video games. And when me did I youth, I play video games just the same. But there was, if we had our chores, we have to make sure so we get that done. And then, we can play the video games. Them pick there nowadays, to me, them want just be on the video games right round the clock 24/7. And remember, me I come from a time which part we did have to saw off the coconut top of the coconut to make brush. We have to get the genie floor polish and rub the floor. We have to shine that. On Sundays, we have to make sure say we cut up the coconut because we never use blender them time. Then we have to grate it. Me still do hand washing. Me not have no machine yet. We have to rake up the yard. So much different things did there for we do. And it kind of teach you to how to be responsible. And it kind of help, you know, mold us into become better people today. Now, me not say the youth them are get involved in a much household chores. So I'm asking you, what do you see as a person right now, knowing where we are coming from and where we at now?
I blame the parents. We have
Yes.
we have people having children who don't know the role of being parent. I give an example of parenting. Whenever a young lady show up at the hospital, because most of the time you don't see the father them. Or if you see the father them, that is a plus. You hold those two persons responsible. And just like when you're buying a pet from a pet store, you get a list of stuff what you're supposed to do in order for this animal turn out the best way. Okay, this is a human being, this is a person. I believe in structure. My daughter grew in Brooklyn, and there are certain things I choose to do. I teach her chess. I take her to chess tournaments. I take her to the museum. I take her to the planetarium. I take her to the botanic garden. I take her to the zoo. When other people put emphasis on clothes and other stuff. And my daughter achieved everything she wants. And I am not a millionaire, but America is a place that is full of opportunity. But if you come here and your focus is on the wrong things, you will not progress. With all honesty. True. So I blame parents. So if you have a community and you see a young lady as a single parent of a child, there is structure where a child is supposed to get nurturing. That's why me use my platform as a nurturing tool. Me don't want to be famous. Because honestly, I don't want to be famous. I want to do good works. And if that I go amount to fame, more blessing. Yes, Amaziyah. Got you.
Yeah. yes. I'm a really love and respect and appreciate that. Shantai, big up yourself. Them make me know so them there. Amanda McIntosh, big up yourself. Shauna, big up yourself. We are here with Ras Atiba, and we have a bag of things to talk about. We should be closing out 7, but this look like it I go beyond that because we just started off, and we want to make sure say you, the audience, have something good, informative, and proper. You get what I say? Ras Atiba, as we were talking about these nowadays kids and less crime is something that we would want to see. I'm not certain if you heard about the recent statement the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Andrew Holness, made as he was talking about music. Well, I'm certainly I never personally listened to the whole entire speech, to be honest, but I would not say music. I would say some, because in reality we see it occurring every time, every day, and there really are some music that really does supports and contributes to crime. As it relates to that, not just his speech per se, but what do you think about the current state of where dancehall is, and do you think it contributing to crime?
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why I said this. I was born in the 60s. And in the 60s, when time we did a rebel. We did a rebel about certain of the policies where the church did have. Like telling us that Jesus in the sky. And then now we start to know. So we challenge the pastor. And we hold the pastor accountable. Here we go now. If every person who are going to enter the world of art, roots, and culture did know them role and them responsibility, they would be more aware. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And whosoever believeth in the Word not perish. So if we do good songs and it inspire and motivate people to do good, there is the opposite. But if Jamaicans know the power of reggae and know that the power of reggae is a healing force, they would be mindful and just receive them blessing. Because Jamaica culture is the most imitated culture globally. We want Jamaicans to know that. So we have to be responsible. Bob Marley, music, go right around the world. It liberates so many people in so many ways. Reggae music, negative or positive, have the same power. We just want the younger people them to know that. And believe me, me love you know. Me love all young people. But we want young people to know, say, if we are going to treat our national music in a certain way, as a person who the outside of Jamaica, looking back in, hear people attack, there is 195 countries in the world, and the 195 countries are practicing, you have practitioners of reggae in these countries. And whosoever serve reggae music in its truest form, I want to hear up Midnight Akabeka from St. Croix. He have one of the most modern spiritual frequency of reggae music. I love the creativity of the young people, and the young people must know that if the world turn its back on a certain type of music, ask the reggae people who travel internationally. One time Jamaicans were opening for many of these great shows overseas. Now these people have strong representation of their own, where some of our legends are opening for them, and that is a reality, and we must give thanks for that. I want to eye them to realize reggae music are the blessing for Jamaica. Jamaica should not pour. Reggae music alone can eliminate every ghetto if the man them serious. If the man them serious. Yeah, that's all me I say. I love the youth them, and believe me, Jamaicans youth. You see, anything on a touch, it turn gold. Anything we on a touch, it turn gold. I'm telling you. Yes.
All right, big up to who did that coronavirus song. Him just come in and say him love the energy. So there's a reason. There's a specific reason why I asked you about if you thought that music really contributes to crime. Hearing this topic coming from a politician, what are your point of view on that?
Well, hearing it coming from a politician is healthy.
Yes.
It shows a concern, and it really a point out to the people, the youth, them say, you have a platform,
Yeah.
and we can hold you. You see, social media is a beautiful thing because you
Yes.
can
Yes.
go on, you can go on it and you can criticize the prime minister. And I hope when you are being critiqued, you can also hold on to it as an equal balance. You understand where I come from? So there is no secret in the world anymore. So I want people, because me say the prime minister must press a like or comment on one of them pretty girl at one time, and the people must realize he make a nice comment. So you can't hide nothing now. So basically, when the prime minister touch art, roots, and culture, he must show the youth them say the government is only responsible for uphold certain things, but you out there have a responsibility, and you must use that responsibility, knowing that if you are go out there and know so this is your national music, or you are going to treat your national music. If you know say your national music, you are going
Well,
to treasure
honestly,
it.
I think a lot of these artists aren't educated about what the music is. And not only that, I want to ask you personally, and this is just your thought.
Yes.
As you said, more could be done, or more can be done, or should be done, as it relates to where music is concerned in Jamaica, um, reggae music slash dancehall. I think dance. I personally think dancehall music. Some of the music should be, in some of them, I personally think should not be out. But one more ask you, more could be done. In terms of, do you think politicians could do more for the music, or do you think,
No, not politician.
okay,
All right, I want to change the mindset of Jamaicans, and I hope
yeah,
plenty Jamaicans are listening. Politicians are members of the public
mm-hmm,
who are appointed to carry out certain operations where the people collectively to agree. Here, what is one of Jamaica's big issue? We don't love law and order. And if you don't uphold law and order, and you don't respect your woman, a
yeah,
country cannot progress. Woman must be celebrated as God, worship as God. And me say this day in and day out. The situation where my paradise is facing is not a one person responsibility or a one group. 3 million people or more occupy my paradise, uptown, middletown, and downtown. We must eliminate ghetto mentality. We must rename some of these communities into some of the athletes them name, and some intellectuals and academics. And it take a 30-year period to transform these places. And any single mother in any of these communities, we must target them and give their kids the best nurturing that a country can afford. And that is the love of a community.
Yes, yes, quite so. But on a level, the mindset of the people them need to change. That are one, because not many very much people are quite supportive. Um, but before we dive off back in people and the mindset, more and just finish off with the politicians, especially. Um, Not that me a throw a blame game on them, you know, but I wrote a poem this morning, and I'm gonna see if I can try read through it real quick, and then you'll tell me what you think about that, because from my point of view, when I heard, me personally, no, I guess me now wonder if or maybe that some of the music or whatever make nowadays is very demonic, is very freaky, is very nasty. It's not suitable for kids. But as it relates to the fact that when politicians are saying it's all music, I would add almost everything contributes to crime. And that's the title of the poem I wrote.
I want Jamaicans.
Yes.
Yeah, because you see, I'm glad you touched that topic here. You see, when certain issue of concern, Jamaica has two political parties. Big up Mark Golding. You understand me? And big up Mr. Andrew Holness. When it come on to certain situation, both political party will come out and denounce things. Too much political theater.
But them against each other, same way Ras Atiba.
No. They are working for us.
Yeah, but the reality of it is them are competing with one another.
Listen, my brother. You see social media, I just don't know how to work social media down there. Everybody has a platform. But you know what happened? People don't practice integrity. We watch our community decay and we blame the politicians. You know why me stay in a Brooklyn when Brooklyn was a ghetto, when everybody run from it. And we watch it transform into a progressive metropolis. What some people call it gentrification. Here me call it. Me call it, some people see the opportunity and know say if you have some board house, we are 150 years. If you are think futuristic, you have to lick them down one day.
True, quite so.
So why the people allow ghetto to continue and its mentality? It is profitable. And it's profitable in every aspect of Jamaica. Because as we say, you have some people talk about black people struggle. When them should have stopped talking about black people struggle and talk about black people victory. When we talk about, you see me not blame no politician or the past. Me look for opportunities. And the opportunities they may look for are for sure. That's why I'm up here so. And we try to elevate the youth and make them know say, if you think critically, you find out say you ask question. But people coward. And one reason why them coward now because okay, them afraid of this, them afraid of that. You understand me? But me see where if you honor your country and you love your country, you know, throw paper, you know, litter the place. You know, see John Brown hungry. But here at me now. More touch even the woman them. Where you see I get hurt at Jamaica.
Yes.
You have statutory rape. You have statutory rape Aguana Jamaica. You have all long and take rape Aguana Jamaica. And you have bad up rape Aguana Jamaica. Me remember one time in Jamaica and a girl get battery. And when she get battery, she was looked down upon. Like she do something wrong. When she love a one youth. And the one youth decide to have some friend who now get no Ray.
Yes.
So you see, if we don't condemn them things openly, and see some woman more than some, me support prostitution.
Yeah.
Because me feel say if you can't get a woman, you must buy it.
Okay.
You understand me? So me say they must legalize prostitution. So the man them who feel say them see a hot girl and she feels say her body have a price, go secure. Same thing like when some man they travel from the US go to one country and them go have some nice time. The woman them was in a Cuba, the woman them were licensed prostitute. And the government had to pay the bill because they offer a service.
Yes.
So sometimes we have these issues and we should come up with solution. You understand?
That's one reason, Ras Atiba. That's one reason why I said the mindset of the people have to change first, because not that me says a government thing. Me not support say, well, a government to fix this because we have to fix this as a people. But I'm gonna make a talk in a minute. Hearing the PM saying, elaborating about, the songs, I support what Emma says as it relates to that. But fact of the matter is, politics and politicians do contribute to crime. Same way. You get what I say? So him not just a jump on it and say, like it's a musical thing.
Amaziyah, you have a responsibility, Because if you say something wrong and you use too much conjunction, you don't have no solution to the issue. Yeah, we are add to it. Because if we are going to say, or if you believe say the JLP was bad 30 years ago and the PNP was bad 30 years ago, why we not work to fix them 30 years after we find out them bad? So me say Jamaica politics. When we look upon it, that's why I follow me that man, When we are Jamaica, I voted PNP. And me like what Andrew I do. You understand what I say? So it's like we want to show people saying you can't be a diatic this and a diatic that if you truly love Jamaica.
For real. You understand? My overs, man. No, me overs in a Rasta. Because at the end of the day,
Amaziyah, you say if you're overs, you're on an international platform. You have to overs and make it known to your overs. Because you see me now go talk like, me against that, and me against it with solution. Meaning say, the youth them are the dancer. Me not say they're not creative. Me love them. But if them know say reggae is the national music, that means when them leave Jamaica, and the next thing I want you them know too, when them talk on this platform, they must talk proper English. You understand me?
Quite so.
Because here what happen now, you're speaking to an international platform. Me see enough youth there at Jamaica, and when them come here for perform, good, them a perform good at Jamaica, When them come here for perform, and them hold the mic to present themselves, them have no presentation. Because them at an international crowd and this see me, gimme, see me, no. If you use it, you don't make it dominate where you are say because you're a product, you're a brand. And me I reach out because I love the youth them. So anytime you hit the international platform, your shit, excuse me French, your thing for change.
Yes.
You go up on YouTube and you educate yourself. You see it? Yeah. As me I go now, as me I say, if we know as people, as poets, that's why I say the poets them themselves. Because them can't talk about classism. And classism is just the missing of a label. We deal with racism in America.
Yeah.
So you label it as a white thing. But when you look on the big picture, if you move racism and you don't understand classism, it's like you replace racism, it's classism.
Okay.
So the diaspora is plagued with classism. And until we can have open discussion about classism, Jamaica will not be liberated.
Quite so. Interesting.
So the youth them, we are seeing, we need people to tell them, say, reggae music is your diamond. Reggae music is your gold. Reggae music is your pearl. And you see me keep an event, Sarabita, and nobody can come to come cuss. You can't come disrespect nobody and them sexuality. You understand what I say? No. We are promoting art, roots, and culture. Not even Rasta me promote at my event.
Yes, that's art, roots, and culture.
Art,
But Ras
roots, and
Atiba,
culture. Yeah.
hold on a second. I'm going to go to a quick break real quick. When we come back, we want you to tell we more about the Ras Atiba, the Startiba Awards. We would like for you to even read one or two of your poems.
Yeah,
and
man.
the whole 9 yards. All right, so hold for a quick break real quick. It's Amaziyah the Great. We are chatting with Ras Atiba on the TDP show. Big up all our audience all over the world. Blessings and respect.
For the best taste in Irish moss today, grab a Morris moss without a delay. Morris moss, organic sea moss, premium quality, great value, 100% wild crafted, non-GMO, raw organic sea moss for gel, clean, sun-dried and odorless. Sea moss supplements rich in vitamins and mineral. Call immediately today at 203-512-9846 or visit our Facebook page at Morris Moss JA and visit our website at morrisja.com. Tell them precisely.
Yes, we are back on the TDP show. I'm your host, Amaziyah the Great, and we have live in New York, Ras Atiba. Andrew Henry is in our chat and he's saying this is an interesting show. So, Ras Atiba, take it away without no delay.
Yes, my brother. And as me say, as a person who love Jamaica and love reggae music, I see endless opportunities for young people in Jamaica. Up here, anything we have the brand named Jamaica, it sell off. So if we are going to deal with the paradise, Portland is one of the, will I say, poorest parish at Jamaica. And if it was about crime, Portland would have more crime than any other place. It is a mindset. And may I tell our youth them, and may I say again, the parents, the mother and the father, the law, all one man want have 20 youth and take care of them. No, it's not gonna work anymore. We have to be parents. If a man have enough money, no problem. Have a whole heap of children. And me not tell a man say them have to do traditional this because you have alpha female and you have alpha male. So if you buck up on an alpha female, we have all our things going, shall go move a certain way. But as me say, our music, and when we talk about our music, me talking about selector. Me are talking about this jockey. Me are talking about people who supposed to come out and say this music definitely pollute a certain set of youths. You understand me? And if we can understand that, believe me, everybody, if a money people want, if you say a money, no problem. No problem. Because the amount of reggae celebrity where we have, if we want to transform a ghetto, we can say every reggae artist around the world, we are going to come together and we are going to transform that lane there. And then we put in infrastructure to make sure so when you born, because me not expect a overnight change. Me expect within 30 years, things will come to where me I say. And me want mention some area. Tivoli Garden. If you Google the rest of Tivoli Garden them around the world, they are paradise. How much youth know the meaning behind that beautiful name? A lot of people don't know. But we have the opportunity now where we can Google and see if the youth them understand. You have other eras with name. If the youth them only understand. So all we have to do, I like when we talked to the Virgin earlier, is that we now have to put more emphasis in our art, roots, and culture, and make the youth them know say you mustn't misuse the freedom of expression. Oh, me free if it say this, me free if it say that. Yes, of course. And I would not. But I'm a person from the theater. And sometimes, with all honesty, I cause to bumbuckler when me a theater. And how you use it in such a way. So we want the youth them to know how to be creative when they might use certain expression, because you have negative and you have positive. Me can use bumbuckler and add different tone to it, and then it means something else. We want to teach that to our children. We want to teach that to our adults. We want the people who love Jamaica, because you really have to love Jamaica, you know. And when you see something I get out of hand, you don't come and first thing you do is to criticize. I want to change that approach. If you don't have solution, you don't come to me and tell me say this wrong or this or that. The question the Virgin asked me, if our politicians know say something good for Jamaica, the people must hear the pros and the cons, and the people must use that and go forward. But if we're in a situation where everybody gets hurt, and then we realize that we have to help each other. So just like how the people can come out and criticize the government supposed to have the rights now for come and say, citizens, we have the responsibility to uphold this and uphold that. But you have a lot of people who come to heaven, because this is heaven. Them come to heaven and we pass through a mother womb. That was hell. No one should take another person's life, because this is heaven. And if we are going simple because we disagree with someone, somebody are going to vanish, or we are going to listen to some music, or we are going to watch. Because even up here for me, there, no, you have a whole heap of violent stuff. You understand me? But we are going to tell Jamaica something. We have such an influence upon the world. One person said we little, but we talawa. We have Bolt as the fastest, meaning the man. We have but the sister name as the fastest, female. And we accomplish so much. I was saying to a young man the other day in a United States, say, when Jamaicans first came to this country, we established and we left a legacy for our children to come and continue and to receive that blessing. But a lot of youth come, and instead of them continue down that path, them decide to, okay, me will come do something else. And I've seen where so many youths feel because them come and them want to go down a certain path. But hear me, Amaziyah, I see you live and that, but hear me say to my beautiful country, my beautiful island, everybody have a responsibility. You understand me? So no more blaming no government for anything. I want it stop from the DJ them. I want it stop from something. Because if all of the black of them come up with a solution, show the youth them how them can make an extra dollar. Show them something. You understand me? Them help to heal Jamaica. But some people want to get famous by coming out and criticize our next brother without having a solution. We're going to change the narratives.
I was saying some stuff. The microphone was muted. Like I said before, I have a poem I would want to recite. I am gonna let you critique it. Like I said, I wrote it earlier today after hearing the PM speech, but I can't seem to find it yet. But maybe that's before we go to the break. Tell us more about the award show and you go into
Oh,
one of your poems because I was wanting to close off 7:30 here in Jamaica. So we probably go for another 5 or so minutes. So you're gonna do two poems. You're gonna tell us more about the awards. You're gonna read out one of the poems. Then I'll try to
yes,
find mine,
yes,
and then you close off with yours and do the big ups. All right. So tell us more
okay,
about the award show and what else for us to know about that show, and then you
yeah.
go into your poem.
Well, the Sarabita Award started in 2012. The legendary Sammy Dread was our first recipient. He received a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to global reggae music and his service to the Sarabita art, roots, and culture movement.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the Sarabita Award is not like the typical award where you get it because you're the greatest, this or the greatest, that. It's all about a merit system where, like, if we say Amaziyah the Great making positive contribution to art, roots, and culture, no matter
Amaziyah.
where.
Not
Yes,
just
sorry,
said Amazon.
I'm
You know,
correct name,
you're not the
Amaziyah.
first. People make a mistake there already, you know. Amazon, I think, is a club or a mountain or something
Yeah,
like so, but it's Amaziyah.
I'm from with a quiz. Yeah, I'm from with a
Okay, yes,
quiz.
yes. Amaziyah.
Yeah, Amaziyah. Yeah. So when we started out, we realized that we have a lot of talented people who
Yes.
were overlooked because everybody want to be first and to win something. And when we started out, we realized that we have a community that's full of creative people, photographers, selectors, musicians, singers, and poets. So we say we are going to have an award where we highlight these qualities of people around the world.
Yeah.
So the Sarabita Award is all about, highlighting, telling ones and ones.
Yes, yes, yes. We are here with Ras Atiba on the TDP show. I don't know, probably lost connection with him for a minute. He should be back here real quick. So in the meantime, I go and do one of my poems. Let's see, respect. Let me see if I can go to that real quick. Yeah, man. So thanks to all our guests who were on tonight. Um, Nashanda, big up yourself. Big up Firstborn and Tavatar, also Morpheus, music, Morpheus Kid, music, yeah. So let me go on to respect. I'll perform that one until Ras Atiba get back on. So big up to everybody. Usain Bolt got bronze in London and Somerset, Cello. Elaine Thompson lost the race, bully for negative remarks, yellow. One who expect, show respect, car. This was created. America bow down to a legend, honor, greatly appreciated. Not just locally, but globally. Jamaicans did it. Keep a negative remarks to yourself and don't even get close up with it. Be proud of who you are. I am the great one. To all our athletes and icons, I say congratulations. The problem I encountered every day with my own race, but mine and envy smiling at my own face. Sneakingly, creepingly want to take my own space. Mankind to mankind, ignorance, frown face. Lovers gone below 0 degree, frozen cold state. Pensive in my thoughts, mind traveling zone space. My girlfriend won't even flex with me, vex with me, says she want time alone space. But try to get her attention, focus on her phone face. Nowadays we can't even relate, but display more hate. Anger escalates, too much alarming crime rates. Your moral slowly deteriorates, and that concerned me. What kind of society gonna exist in about 2030? Social media is like cancer, feeding on your souls, implemented to prevent you from achieving on your goals. Illusion and confusion make you losing what you own. Don't lose yourself, be yourself. Remember, you're not alone. So, Wagwan, can I get some love now? Oh, sorry. I guess you love your phone. Most of us don't understand how essential life is. We're still gonna waste time and I know what time really is. If only one understood how powerful the mind is, perhaps you'd comprehend how nonsensical life is. Marcus Garvey say unite. So why we separate? Why we still fight? Why so many hate? Can religion and politician make my people elevate? Like Marley, I'm saying one love. I'm gonna tell you, see me face. Ras Atiba, you there? Like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them I go tell you, see me face. Big up all of the people them in the chat. Big up all the people them who tune in. Like Marley, I'm saying one love. Them I go tell you, see me face. It's yours truly. Amaziyah the Great. Tell them precisely. Catch us live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Jamaica time, 6 p.m. USA time, 10 p.m. Ghana, or in the UK. Ras Atiba, which part you there? Big up my daughter Naisha in the house. Big up my son Johnny. Big up all you wonderful people who take the time out to tune in to the TDP show. We were here with Ras Atiba connecting live from New York. He was to recite 2 of his poems. Interesting topic we discussed. I would like for him to join back. He seems to be here, so let me try connect him back live to stream. Ras Atiba. Your microphone is mute. I can't hear a word you're saying, so check that out real quick. I not hear a word there, say Rastafari. So try to connect us live back again and let's vibe with the people. Yes, yes. So in the meantime, while Ras Atiba try the reconnecting thing, let me run the bitterness for you. Like a toddler. No, hold on. No to domestic violence, no to domestic abuse. This one is really harsh. Let me put out a warning. So some women will find it very, very, very hard to deal with, especially if they encountered similar situations. Like a toddler crying for mom's breast milk, I saw tears race down her bony face. She was pensive and motionless, like she was lost in space. She then broke the silence, screaming out, I'm such a big disgrace. I quickly interjected, honey, what's wrong? And she yelled, get the hell out of my space. All you men are just the same. Cheat, lies, you all take love for a game. I hate men forever. Shoulda killed Trevor. Yeah, put a bullet in his brain. Baby, hold on, you take this too far now. Are you drunk or insane? Craig, you're not gonna understand me. You can't feel my pain. I was raped when I was 9. It really shattered my mind. A decade after, I tried to move on to get myself back in line. I thought Tom was the best thing until he slept with my sister. So I had sex with his best friend and WhatsApp in the flipping picture. All my life I've been hurt, late to start attending church, searching for comfort, but life grew worse. Few months after, she said she was impregnated by the comforting pastor, threatened to do an abortion or else her life would disaster. I tried to convince her, telling her she's still precious, worth more than diamonds and gold. Ras Atiba, she says she still hates men, her heart is now cold. I offered a hug, she squeezed me so tightly, then whispered in my ear, thank you, Mr. Kirkland, for attempting to make me feel lively. But how will I live with the fact of knowing that I'm infected with HIV? That's the bitterness. Ras Atiba, you're there again. I still can't hear. I see you moving up and about, but me not hear a word there. So me don't know what going on right there. So, can anyone else hear? Noreen, can you hear Ras Atiba? Cause I really don't know if it's my connection, but me not hear a word he's saying. If anyone else out there hearing Ras Atiba, please let me know. Ras Atiba, say something again. I can't see say you talk, but I can't hear what you talk. And we're there in the segment where you're citing poems. But Ras Atiba, can you hear me though? No, just nod if you can hear me. Just, okay, but me not hear you. Alright, yes, you can try reconnect back again, Ras Atiba. Let me see what's that. Noreen says no, she could not hear you, Ras Atiba, so it's not on my end. So I really don't know. Yeah, man, Antonia Valier, big up yourself. You are a nominee in the IRAM Awards. So is Sonia Patterson. So is a lot of other folks. Malachi Smith, Wise Words, Rastakura. Hold on, Ras Atiba is back. Let me see what I go on with him now. Ras Atiba. Still no sound. Whoa, whoa, go on. The system of fighter, Rasta, hold on. Alright. Whoa. I don't know. Now I'm gonna try remove you this time myself, and then you try connect back Rasta. I try, don't do nothing yet. I try remove you, and then you try connect back. Yeah. See, it's an unjust area, and I'm sure. Okay. So Rasta, me don't know what go on with your phone. People are hearing me, but them not hear you. Yes. Pam was sad and sulky because Roy always made her cry. He was too busy being a boisterous bully, plus a so selfish guy. She was somewhat bewildered, tears rained from her weeping eyes. Her relationship wasn't smooth sailing, so she told him goodbye. He yelled, hey, if you ever leave, damn, you're gonna die. I'm the one who make you and I'll break you, so go on if you want to try. The nosy neighbor from next door shouted, somebody call police. She was by her usual spot, at the zip fence where she peeped. Mira was too busy taking a selfie to share a Facebook post, then suddenly start recording. Virally shared it most. The preaching pastor came praying, but counseling never worked. Pam ran away the following day when Roy was out for work. She later found Dick, who gave her firm attention. She enjoyed having sex, but oops, no protection. Few months later, she was pregnant. No baby father was around. Her mind went Googling, but Dick was never found. Billy shortly took her up and offered for her to be his bride. She was more than delighted and promised never to leave it. He thought he was the baby's father. Happiness displayed evidently in his eyes. Billy felt silly when he found out it wasn't so and later commit suicide. Pam never had good education. She sold back juice to make ends meet. Few months after she gave birth, she was selling her body on the streets. Life journey got intricate. She prayed and said, "Oh God, I can't take no more." A year after, she bought a car. Some people called her whore. She later furthered her education because she knew she wanted to soar. Now, can you guess and tell me who is that star at her self-owned clothing store? I take the time out to big up all of me independent women them who strive to survive, striving high for excellence, independence, tell them precisely. It's a great way, the gateway while the sunshine will make it. The TDP show is on every Sunday at 5 p.m. Jamaica Time, 6 p.m. if you're inside the United States of America. I think Canada is 1 hour ahead of us. The UK and Ghana is like 5 hours away. So 5 o'clock should be 10 o'clock there. And yes, that's that. I'm your host, Amaziyah the Great. Real tired. I haven't slept much last night because I was working on a short film, Easterman. Look out for that. I should be editing after this show. It might take me the whole entire night. I don't know. But look out for that. It will be on my channel, youtube.com, Great Amaziyah. This same very channel here. So you would see what go on. Let me try go to a commercial break real quick. I hope Ras Atiba is back by then. At the end of the day, I just did My Name is Pam. Big up to these kids. Kids support kids. They did a reaction video. Big up also to Rapper Crapper who first did his reaction. And people loved it. These kids was the first kids to ever, first and only children to review my video. So go support them, guys, please.
What's domestic violence?
I can answer that, Kasai. Domestic violence is hurting or someone that that loved you or any kind of way.
Domestic violence is also about hurting somebody for no reason.
Her relationship wasn't smooth sailing, so she told him goodbye. He yelled, "Hey, if you ever leave, damn, you're gonna die. I'm the one who made you and I'll break you. Go on if you wanna try."
Hey guys! Welcome back to
Kids
Support Kids.
Today we're going to be doing a reaction video
on My Name is Pam
by Amaziyah the Great.
Thank you, Amaziyah the Great, for this video. Before we get started, don't forget to
like,
subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see us upload our new videos and go live.
Yes. Amaziyah the Great is back again. You are on the TDP show. My Name is Pam is a short film you should know about if you have not already saw it. It's on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah. So go check out my sister quality in that film. Go check out the whole story. Oh, it's a poem I just did. There is the extended version. That version is not suitable for kids. Let me tell you about that. Excuse me, but go check it out. It's very direct. It's very informative. It's very, positive. And we say no to domestic violence. And we tell some boy stop abusing our women. You get me? And say stop abusing our women and children. Stop violence in general. You get me? Because we don't need to kill off each other. get me in such a sick situation. The mindset of the people them need to change. And makes no sense we play the blame game here, trying to blame he, she, them, those, politics, politicians, the whole 9 yards. Because I recently wrote a poem where I said everything contributes to crime. But the solution is we have to come together and go and go check out that people. Everything is the reason for this. Yeah, man, check that out on my channel. And the solution is we have to do this thing together. You get what I say? We can't left it up to them and those, him and hers. We have to combine together and accomplish any greatness we want. Sorry, I never get chance to do the top 7 videos because as you see, it was a well-packed show. I had literally no time to get things sorted because I was in the middle of acting. I was just finishing my scene with Ras, you know, him had an encounter all because of a female. So look out for that. Like I said, I would want to complete it to upload it sometime tomorrow. Easter Bunny is the name of the movie. We only took the day before yesterday to write it. It wasn't completely finished as it relates to a writing or concern. Some of it we kind of, you know, freestyle and did our thing. I start shooting from yesterday though. We did some more shootings today. And I am to edit. I am challenged by my sister Quality to complete editing and put it out tomorrow. Well, I can't say what time tomorrow it will be out. I'm still not seeing. Oh, Ras Atiba. Oh my days. Ras Atiba. I honestly never see you there. Talk now here. Nothing me not hear, brother. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, hold on. No, you're not mute. Me that check if you're mute. Oh, you're not mute. Hold on. No, you're not muted. Noreen said keep up the good work. Noreen is saying still no sound from Ras. Rasta, I don't know what going on. I really and truly want the people them know how to get to your book. And alright, let me try see if we can find something here. Rasta, you try to restart the phone. Try see if you can restart the phone. You do that already? Whoa. I don't know what kind of forces the and we are trying to fight this thing out because me have to see some force I can't understand Rasta because at the end of the day, here we are talking about some great stuff where people need to know about. And we not fight against nobody. Rasta, me not hear nothing at all. I go see if me can hold on a second. I go see if me can find. I try go up on the Google to see if me can find a number or so for your Facebook to tell people how them can get to you. I sign in real quick. So if people want to know more about Ras Atiba, let me see if me can see something right there. So Ras Atiba. Well, Ras Atiba is all over YouTube. He's the CEO of Sarabita Movement and a time Ras Production. Well, I said that in the okay, let me check up on the web. Okay, wait. Before we go website settings, let me see if we can get a number. Yeah, man, I think if you go Ras Atiba on Instagram, you will find him. That's Ras Atiba on Instagram, at Ras Atiba, right? Okay. So me still not hear him, but you can check out Ras Atiba website at www.atimerassproductions.com. So it's www.atimerass with the s.com, and he can also be reached at 1-917-535-9762. It was a pleasure having Ras Atiba here, but we are here for the longest while and we cannot seem to connect back again. I don't know what kind of problem that going on, but you know, it is what it is. Ras Atiba, a Time Ras production, is here to promote the positive force through reggae music. We call it perfect love. You get to me? I say, go check out his book. When you go to his website, you will see all sorts of stuff in case you want to know more about Ras Atiba. You get to me? I say, you can check him out on SoundCloud. Ras Atiba Metaphysical Journey album is available there. You can check him out on Twitter. Yeah, he's all over, people, so you can see more of Ras Atiba. For bookings, contact Ras Atiba for appearances, events, performances, dub poetry, hosting, poetry workshop, motivational speaking, barbering, the whole 9 yards. In Brooklyn, you have the A Time Records production have the Brooklyn Dub Poetry Monthly every third Friday in each month. We would want some update on that, but probably we will have him another time. Check him out on YouTube, guys. He's a poet, he's an author. His book is Dub Poems and Quotes from the Mind of Ras Atiba by Ras Atiba. You can buy that book now on Amazon for $12.95. You get me? Yes, yes, yes. So it was a pleasure having you people here. I think I can go for the next 7 minutes or 6 and close it off at precisely 8 p.m. Jamaica time. If he can get back online, I don't know if he is trying. So let's see if he can be back on our panel one more time. Noreen Snyder, you will always here. You were always the first to be here, and you have been always the last person to always still be here throughout our show. You have never been a person to just come in and say some stuff at the first and then you're no longer there. You have been supporting before you got your interview. You still been supporting after you got your interview. Okay, let me see. He's back in studio. Let me try to reconnect and see what takes place here. Rasta. No, Rasta. Nothing. Me really don't know what I'm going because nobody else is hearing you, but you are hearing me. I can't say. Well, Rasta, me don't know while you was away. I told him about your book. I told him about Channel Star. Me really don't want to hear the poem by Ras Atiba. That was the only thing that was left to seal this interview all off. You get me? Yeah, man, I still want to big up Well Buzz for my jewelry. You know, get link up with Well Buzz on Facebook, Well Buzz Jewelry, if you want these beads. Yeah, you get what I say? These beads. Well Buzz. Yeah, man. Well Buzz. Oh my days. Why I keep saying Well Buzz? Yeah, man. So Noreen is saying, keep up the great work, Ras Atiba. But like me say, people go and go check out and support Ras Atiba because although me never eat my Sunday dinner yet, my daughter bring it, come give me and it I get cold right now. I want to match it up. Me never go bother warm it up. Me ready to eat. No. At this part of the show is where we say, you know, give thanks for the people that who been supporting us. You get what I'm saying? It's really an honor. Give thanks to the audience out there who keep watching and keep sharing. Malik's Party Supplies, big up, enough respect. Sonia Party Cares, big up yourself. Yeah. I see Ras Atiba is back. I'm gonna try to see if I can get to connect him because we have about 3 minutes. Murray Family Care, big up yourself. Spanish Town Family, the whole of Jamaica, Caribbean, United States, Canada, Africa, England. Enough respect, big up. Let me try for the last time and see what I'm going. Yes! You're back! Whoa! Rastafari! Jaja! Loud and clear.
Yeah, hear me?
Jump on the point right away, my lad. Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Loud and clear. All right. I'm going to lick a one, yeah. This one is a motivational piece. A poem should be able to lift you up from the deepest depth and take you to a place of safety and beauty. A poem should be able to mentally and spiritually take you to a place that you have never seen or heard. A poem should be able to create positive changes in our lives and open new windows of opportunities. A poem should be able to build character, cast away fears and doubts, then reassure confidence. A poem should be able to express understanding, tolerance, and an open mind for diversity. A poet should be able to stop, take a deep breath, and listen.
Real quick, Rasta Tiba. Another one, because we have 2 minutes left, so you can drop one more, please.
Okay. This one is Around the World and Back. Around the world and back. To revisit the things I took seriously. Today, as I speak, some of these things mean little to nothing to me. I am looking forward to the next day, the next move, and the next opportunity. I know how to love. I know how love feels, and I know when love doesn't exist. Around the world and back, to see the same kind of leadership, promising the people their fundamentals, when the fundamentals are the leader's responsibilities. This is not my brand of politics. I have seen better at many places where I have learned new cultures, ate, shared many national dishes, and met great people around the world and back.
Yes. Like me did I mention Rasta.
Yeah.
Me have a number right this morning as me did hear about the PM's speech. And this is not me talking about just politics. So me just want you to listen and tell me, just give me a feedback on that one, you know.
All right.
And it says, everything contributes to crime. Miseducation, misinformation, crime. Correct me if I'm lying, but politics and politicians too contribute highly to crime. Some music, yeah, it really does contribute to crime. There's no denying So does religion, toxic relationship, even sex and ignorant people with negative and bad mind. Greed of power breeds crime. Telling lies to people all the time. So it does in the movies and some video games. They are a part of the reason why folks are dying. Being poor is a crime. The way the system design is a crime. Trying to control people's mind is a crime. The banking system is a crime. It took my money. They never give me back a dime and expect me to smile. Gambling contributes to crime. Pharmaceutical drugs contributes to crime. Police arrested Uncle Barry for marijuana. He was only trying to settle in his mind. I had a friend who did jail time. He was never the one who really committed that crime. Why? Because the injustice system that is unkind. After his release, he becomes a shutter, murdering people because they messed up his mind. This whole pandemic is a crime. Globally, I see police walk free when obviously they were the ones who created the crime. Please bear this in mind. Please bear this in mind. And you don't need to point fingers at people every time because we are contributing to crime. With all I have to say, our duty is togetherness. If we seriously want crime to decline. I am Amaziyah the Great. Do me a favor and share this with a smile. What's your point of view upon that real quick?
Okay, my point of view upon that real quick is I am a politician. I love politics.
Yes.
Yeah, and by saying that we and government are not enemies.
No.
Many times some culture believe that them and government at war. When really and truly is our brothers and sisters them, even biologically. You understand what I say? So if there are a role, you see me hold people accountable because Jamaicans don't know the role of them prime minister. Because them don't read. Them don't know the role of them health minister. Them don't know the role of them sports minister. There's a list. You see me?
Rasta.
How me give it politician up here. You see the prime minister, he have a list of duty. The health minister have a list of duty and you hold them responsible. So as me say, me are all the citizens of Jamaica responsible. If you don't have no solution, you can't cure yourself. Jamaica.
Some of them Rasta, some of them people we are talking about that them don't even know the role of themselves.
But here what me know. Here what me know when me come up with a plan. Jamaicans are smart people. There is not one set of people to govern us. We have 14 parishes.
Yes.
3 counties. Let us go around Jamaica and find people with integrity to govern us. Without integrity, we are going to just go around and profit from negativity because it's like we have a problem with the people who dip on certain platform. Them talk about the issue, but them don't have no solutions. And as me say, if you blame somebody, you have a responsibility if you love heaven. If you love earth, there is no one person to fix anything that affects us globally. And now every country will be scrutinized globally, not locally anymore. So
yes.
we're gonna have one standard. That means if the politicians in Jamaica corrupt from the United States of America, when they're unafraid to talk certain things, we will talk them using respect and highlight the role of the Prime Minister and all of the bloggers them responsible for heal Jamaica. You have a responsibility to come up with solution and don't profit off of art, roots and culture because when the earth reach a certain point, me are 54. And when me come to America, I come in the wicked days. And if me never choose certain road, I only there a road today. That's why I say
True.
we and the politicians are not enemies. We must make no prime minister or no member of government run forever. We have a limit system.
True.
We have a limit system where
Yes.
when a man run 4 years, because we have so much bright youth at Jamaica. We have so much bright youth and bright women. That's to see the only certain people bright.
That's a true, Rasta. But as I said before, you see a very important thing where I think that cause some of the problem when some people are talk about me a die-hearted. That's the problem. Because them not try support another. So that means if the party they are support negativity, they must still die-hearted and will always be supported.
I want to share something with Jamaican before I leave quickly.
Yeah, real quick.
Two type of black people in Jamaica. One were born in Jamaica and one they come there as enslaved people.
Okay.
So you find out say one belong to one party and one belong to one party. So one set of people love Jamaica and one want to go back to Africa. You understand me?
Right. So
you find out say and the Tainos them. You know about the Tainos?
Yes.
Why Bustamante? The reason why Bustamante was the first prime minister because he has Taino blood. They must know that too. Yeah.
That me never know.
Okay, check it out. All right.
So Ras Atiba, that chat will have to conclude another time because it was very interesting, very informative, and we happy we had you here. And I thought carefully to select who should I close the show with. And it was interesting indeed having you here, revealing certain information where the world needs to hear. So blessings, respect. Anybody want to big up real quick? Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, I want to big up the people in my Portmore, St. Catherine.
Yes.
I want to big up the entire Jamaica. I love you know. You understand me? And before I go, a quick thing. You, my brother, we respect what you do. And you do something where it's very unique.
Yes.
Continue to do it. But if you do it out of integrity and integrity alone, and when you start to use integrity, you're going to lose some people, but you're going to save the planet. Because right now, and Jamaica alone, you're serving now. So when you talk, so when you talk now, don't talk as a Jamaican on a global platform. Because we have people now who are measure certain levels of certain things. So do your thing and do it that you can shine from Jamaica and the four corners of the world.
Give
great
thanks.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Blessings, respect, and Ras Atiba continue going to the great works we had just the same, inspiring many people all across the world, uplifting life and educating them the best way, teaching them a lot of stuff, and I really appreciate that. I get a message. It's always a pleasure seeing you live. Talking about the food, the fruits, the barbering, the whole 9 yards, and showing some people.
Because even of Rasta man, enough Rasta youth who really compromise them livelihood and grow dreadlocks. We want to show them say it's about integrity. It's not about showing this and showing that, because there's so much long hair people where boy.
Yes.
So yeah. So it's a pleasure, Natty. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yes. And let me add one more thing though, Ras Atiba, before you go.
Yeah.
You have been in the United States of America for decades now, seeing and knowing about you from where you were to where you are at now, you could easily choose the hyper side of life. But as you mentioned, integrity, I hope the youths are watching, or you hope they are listening and know that, it's best to be humble. It's best to be creative and spend time, mastering your arts and teaching all those who you can. A lot of persons, approach me I was approached by this guy from the United Kingdom. If he feels that way watching my live now, I apologize for his however he feels, but you can't be telling me like you're the hottest thing in the UK and I should interview you. And when I ask you to send me your stuff, you are singing about the government say you must stay inside, but you're not going in. You're gonna stay. You're gonna party with headphones and some. You can't be violating the laws where the government set of the country and expect me feel like a premiere you up on my show. You get to me? I say so. Humbleness is the key and positivity. When I get sidetracked the hype and the negative things were going out the road. So that's the only advice we can tell you them. If you want to come on this platform, come with something progressive. Healing. All right.
Let me show you where I go now. Me know where to run. You see,
yes.
Your youth them where I come. You see this way we just do.
Yeah.
For the next 1 million years. After me and you know the writer, so some youth are gonna take up this and look on this and talk about this.
Yes,
and see where they come from. So me tell us now, right now, anything you do, you have to be aware of the role because everybody, you see, after a while, them I think them call algorithm. Algorithm and artificial intelligence. People who are commit crime, them days are numbered because the 5G technology where them have now, even in America, when the officers them are come for people, them don't rush them no more. Them just come and take them out and don't know it and them gone using technology. And the same technology there will come at Jamaica. So it's we're going to tell people, so now, if you're truthful, the algorithm, the artificial intelligence can prove so you're truthful and based upon a data.
True.
That means you know. Me was a MySpace member.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't know. Book back. So when we see people pretend, those days are numbered. Yeah, so
I'm glad that you pinpoint that out, Rasta, because as I mentioned, these things me know, but hearing you mention it, saying it about every good thing we do and it's there, the algorithm is there to show that. Me never know so much about algorithms. Me just know say, well, me get to know more about it, but me I say we just do the great works of just doing the great works. You get to me and say
you're in a category.
Yes. And as I mentioned,
you're in a global category.
Precisely. And as I mentioned, artificial intelligence, me I watch a news update which part I think Amazon have a store now where them not have no cashier, them not have no security, them not have nobody I watch. The only thing you do, Amazon go I think it name. Them can go research it and see what go on. But you just go take up your item and you walk out. And watch you now, my lad. Me I say, wait. As a technology I go on, it look like you're a shoplift but you're not a thief, nothing. Because when you go in there, it have a thing where it have like a thing with sense where you take up and then that bill your account. So as I go through it already, so you take up your things and put in and buy a pass through, it already scanned. So see when I call you as a police now, the time to trace people. At the same way you're going to the place and you just scan where you scan and you do that.
Me go share a next thing to the ones them. Yeah, what them call voice recognition.
Yeah.
The man them master that. So you see the artificial intelligence it measure patterns. So we don't have to see you to know you. You understand me? So when I try to tell people, say, I just because anytime the man them this is the 5G technology, they are gonna use technology for combat crime, and everybody have a chip, which is a cell phone.
So real quick, Rasta.
Yeah.
But me tell we not go about, we got 15 minutes already. But listen, so the 5G thing now, because a lot of us don't really understand what it is. Do you think is it a good or a bad thing on your point of view?
It's a great thing.
Okay.
Because era happen now. You see how you are think now? When you pass on to your youth, is the future of what you are doing now. So how comes now your youth? Because 5G is all about feelings and frequency. So if you used to think about something and we can actually make it happen. You understand what I say? You have some people who live a certain location where 3G, 4G couldn't reach. Now these people have access. So like everything we invent, it can be weaponized. So if you ever look on the negative side of 5G, of course I will, yes, it can be weaponized. But when you look at because we got me now, you can be at Jamaica and you can have a judge or a lawyer try a case from Yasso. That means that if you have corrupt lawyers at Jamaica anywhere in the world, you can use an attorney from Yasso and him try your case based upon the information where you have in the data system. Your doctor, if me come to Jamaica and me sick, me can just go to a book and just plug into my doctor, like how me I talk to you, put something on my finger, plug it into the computer, and the doctor can test my vital sign and tell me. And at the same time, if there's a pharmacy near to me, them send me prescription, I'm going to go pick up my medicine. And so we work up here. When we go to the doctor send me information, the pharmacy. When I go to the pharmacy, I pick up my medication, I'm going about my business, 1, 2, 3. So everything connected. Yeah. So when me I say now, the 5G I go open unlimited opportunity. Nobody now go poor anymore. Me hear some Uber come to Jamaica, and then you have DoorDash. DoorDash is a delivery company where people walk and deliver, ride bicycle and deliver, drive car and deliver, go shop for people who can't shop for themselves. But the thing about it, you work off an app, and that app track you anywhere where you go. So all a man there at Jamaica and him start the Uber. Him can do Uber Eats. You can pick up food for people. And 5G technology. So people talk about, okay, radiation. Your TV used to give radiation. Or still give you radiation. The radio where you use give off radiation. So all people are going to come and talk about radiation like we never their own radiation. So sometimes people create fear in our people and people not advance. That's why when we come to America, me no talk too much about certain system because it only keep back the progress a lot of people. Change the narratives. Straight up.
They say it's a free world, free speech. Fear not. If you've got your story to share, there's a global audience anticipating to hear. Be bold, be truthful, tell them precisely. Join us on youtube.com, Great Amaziyah, for the TDP show, Sundays at 5 p.m. And this is not about just interviewing artists only, but we want to interview everybody. players of instruments, comedians, poets, actors, actresses, dancers, people with talents who now get fair share. And remember, it's all about honesty, the truth about your opinion. We want the world to know. Amaziyah the Great, tell them precisely.
Yes. I was just saying some stuff and realized I was muted for a while, so you could not hear what I had to say. That's all, folks. We have come to the end of the TDP show. We're gone way over time, but we really do appreciate you being here. It was very informative. It was very interesting. Big up Nashanda, and you go check out our fashions. You can find NashWear. You get me, I say, on Instagram. Firstborn and Tavatar, Morpheus Kids, the comedians, the actors, the artists, they are all over social media and people are loving them. Big up, enough respect. Big up Courtney Lady, Dwayne Wallace, Max Wanet, Antonia Valier, Jillian Murray, the whole Murray family care, Sonia Patterson. She will be on our show coming Sunday. We have some interesting lineup for you to see, to watch, to learn more about people you probably never heard of before. The IRAM Awards is coming up, so go vote. Thanks again, like I said. Join us next Sunday at 5 and 5 with Amaziyah the Great live. Tell them precisely. Greatness. Check. Oh, let me say this again. We are seeking sponsors. So if persons who want to sponsor us, we're not try hard or tell you what to do, but if you willing and voluntarily want to contribute to us in terms of helping us to make the show go on, it's still gonna go on regardless. You can purchase our merch if you want to support us. You can also become members of my channel, and you will get additional stuff if you wanna. Just supporting us with what we are doing. If you want to contribute or donate, the links are in the description. If you want to reach out to me, you can always WhatsApp me on 1-876-477-6245, and you can also call me directly. You can, reach out and, help us get the move, more out and up. Tell them precisely. Thanks again. Big respect and big up everybody who been supporting. You get to me and say, I can't tell Kizzy Kiz, Malikiz, how much I'm thankful for she helping us with that project yesterday. And, I have to say, enough love, enough respect. And big up everybody, the whole 9 yards. Thanks again and join us next week. Tell them precisely.